fine. What are you doing up here?
Like a ladder. He just wanted to come up and say hi.
He's about to take a trip back down.
No, you're
not. No, you are.
Back down.
Goodbye.
That's such a fall. I'm at a level, but I mean, to be fair, I'm at a level where none of the souls matter.
Yeah.
None of them matter.
Oh, that was great, though.
I just don't want to walk up there again. It's mostly what it is. But
don't even worry about it then.
I'm level 229. It takes 428,000 souls to level up.
Yeah, you're about halfway to a level, so that's not even worth it.
I don't care. Here's my map. So here's everywhere I've been.
I think a boss killed a level at this point.
I haven't been out on the penis?
I haven't beaten the DLC yet. This area I hate. I do not want to explore this upper part anymore. I did not unlock the map to beat it. I found out later that you get to the map through some ungodly known way. But the Rua Ancient Ruins were terrible. Hated them. Other than that, been having a fantastic time.
What about the Abyssal Woods? You haven't been there yet.
I haven't been there yet. Is that the area somebody told me you have to sneak all the way through?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so somebody at work, it's the only thing he told me about the fucking thing, and I was like, why would you do this to me?
There's a really, really good boss fight on the other side.
I keep wondering if what he's talking about is real, because I'm like, I feel like I would have seen it by now.
Oh, no, it's real.
I just got to the Tree Worshipping Sanctum boss, too, trying to get to this back gate. And they totally got me. I beat it, and I'm like, wow, that was easy. And then the second form shows up with no boss music and just absolutely destroyed me.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
I was pissed about the Dragon Cult quest over here, because I had the potion to put that bitch to sleep. I saw the sign on the ground that says put her to sleep, and I got no dialogue to put her to sleep, and I didn't realize you have to be there at night to do it.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And by the time I figured that out, I had just killed the dragon, the dread dragon up here, so I couldn't do it again. I was like, beans. And I'm not doing New Game +4 just so I can save a dragon priestess in an optional side of this fucking DLC. So that's never happening. I finished Tholier's quest. And that part's done. What else have I done? I think that's about it. The exploring's been great.
Tholier's quest is one of the more ridiculous ones because of how many times you have to trigger it. But I guess once you're committed to it, you just keep doing it naturally.
To be fair, because I know I'm not playing this game again, I've been reading a little bit more of the quests, not in like a spoiler way, but like, hey, what do I need to do to progress this quest? Like, you need to do this.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like it's impossible to just guess on some of those.
I was guessing on most of the main quest stuff because I replayed the main game, like I said, like 4 times.
Right.
I'm not getting to this level again. This is not happening again. I'd rather burn my computer than have to beat Moog again.
Yeah, that's fair.
You just gotta do a randomizer and it's fine.
No.
They're a lot of fun.
They're
a lot of fun.
I don't want to have to beat Moog.
That's fine. You don't usually actually have to unless you specifically turn on more options for the DLC.
I beat Moog 4 times. I don't know why I decided to fight him every single time, but I fought him every single goddamn time.
Fine.
Just for fun.
Just
every single time I regretted it.
Moog.
I didn't realize, and I also didn't realize that you have to beat Moog and go down that death pit to do the chaos ending until New Game +2. So I'd already gone down there, been like, I don't want to do this ending, and then beat the game 2 more times, and I'm like, oh no, if I want 100% it, I got to go down the well underneath the main city again with harder difficulty this time.
Fun.
Did you guys ever beat any of these big fire golems?
Yeah.
I think I beat all of them at some point.
I am having the worst luck with them, and I don't know if it's because they're genuinely hard or if it's like they're just stupid hard at game.
You gotta fight them on
plus
horseback,
3.
and you have to just you gotta jump when they go when they stand on the ground.
I just have found it so unrewarding that I'm
Oh
just
my
like,
god, yes, they are very unrewarding, but you can still do it.
I find
Maybe
the
I'll
entire game unrewarding. That's my personal opinion.
I find this game extremely
And
rewarding.
you're allowed to have bad opinions.
You're wrong, though. Yeah, no, Mike is right. You have terrible opinions.
No, but you're allowed to have those opinions, though.
He is right. At least for a little bit longer. Maybe
soon, though. That's going to go away.
It seems like it's happening. It's going to happen sooner rather than later at the rate we're going.
I'll scan the game. Gosh,
I did not know we were waiting for me. Usually there's 20 minutes of lollygagging.
I mean, there still can be, but as long as you're in the game, then we can lollygag. I have to be able to segue with something, and everyone has to be here when that happens.
Do they?
I mean, you could always use a segue to segue.
I don't. No, that's too meta.
How much would it cost us to buy Mike a Segway?
I think they're pretty cheap these days.
Why am I getting a Segway? I don't think I want a Segway.
You can segue with a Segway.
Yeah.
Just use that bit once and then throw out the Segway?
I mean, maybe, if that's what it comes down to.
It's an expensive bit, isn't it?
I think it's worth it.
Reviews will pay for it.
I think figuring out how you're going to get rid of a Segway
No, they won't.
is really the pride and joy of this whole thing.
Wait, does Segway make the goofy ass like tall boys anymore?
They do. They're $3,700 used on eBay. It's Segway X2.
Oh wow, they don't sell them new anymore though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm on the website.
Segway doesn't sell new Segways any longer.
They sell the goofy like neat ones.
I'm assuming that people hated the big ones.
I mean, yeah, you kind of always looked like a fucking prick when you were riding it, so you know.
Yeah, it didn't quite change transport. Like
says it's the
what's
newest
his name
generation
said it was going to?
Segway.
No, I mean, also they just switched to motorized scooters.
Yeah. They're like, oh, this is way easier to produce, and we can sell them for the same amount.
Yeah, more people will use them. Like I know someone who uses it to get to work.
I2 SE seems to be.
Is his name Mike?
No, oh no, that would take so long. It might be quicker than the car some mornings, but no, most probably quicker to get home.
What I am noticing is that there are no authorized Segway dealers in the entire world.
I think you know what you're calling, isn't it?
You need to become a Segway dealer. You now know. But you can get the really goofy short Segway for $600 just to do one bit and do a Segway on a Segway.
For it.
I've spent more money for worse things.
That's sad.
I don't think you understand my dedication to comedy.
Of the Segway. You can still use it after the bit.
No, but it's part of the bit to get rid of it now. No, I don't think you understand. I now need to.
I mean, you're making that part of the bit. It wasn't part of our bit.
I know.
Keegan, before we send it to Mike, we're gonna need. Before we send it to Mike, we're gonna need to modify it that upon boot up and every time he goes forward with it, it just has Al Gore yelling Excelsior.
I might use it more often after that.
I mean, to be honest, it kind of sounds like you're going to get a Segway for free out of this at this point because they want to do it anyway.
Yeah, well, why would he crowdsource his own prank?
Well, I mean, if you guys are going to pay for it, I don't know why anyone would, but
fair.
I do you feel loved when we talk about pranking you?
Should feel honored.
I'm going to say honored more so than anything else.
How about blessed?
Hashtag blessed.
Thank you.
Mike and I same page right now. It feels pretty good.
It does. Okay.
You know what else feels
talking
good?
About segues? No, I'm not going to actually segue. I'm just going to start it because we're talking about it too much. We're just going in. Nothing else.
You feel like you're softballing these things right up to you.
This wasn't
just
the way to do it.
Like, comment, subscribe.
No one's warmed up. No one's ready. The pitcher's going to throw
No,
his
it's
arm
true.
out.
We're going to try it. We're going to see what happens.
Yeah, I haven't done any stretching yet.
Someone's probably going to end up dying tonight because
Somebody
of what I've
stretch
done.
me out.
I'll be over shortly.
That's true. That's pretty quick.
I'll put the camera on for y'all.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. Anyway, so last time on D&D, you guys fought some things. DND? Dungeons and Dragons?
Is that what the N stands for?
2024. It is what it stands for.
The pizza guys I went to earlier play the first edition.
Some people do that still. If you really, really want to die for pretty much no reason, you can still play the first edition.
It's okay to be wrong.
I feel like the takeaway we got from just a minute ago was that it's not okay to be wrong. And whoever was wrong earlier...
It will soon. Soon it will not be okay to be wrong. Right now it's okay. Like,
no, I oppose that viewpoint. It's okay to be wrong.
That's fine.
There might be severe consequences, but it's okay to be wrong.
It is okay to be wrong. But yes, you guys fought some things. You guys, you got the balance back from light and the arcane that were kind of clashing against each other. And then you left after doing that. And after you left that area, you came across Tim, who was very happy to see you all alive. He admitted that he expected that you might have passed because when he went past New Megaton, there was no one there at all. All he found was a package that was to be given to No Ears, who you then found out was Simon Belmont, one of the original people that knew about the end of time, and the person that turned the Belmonts from a family into a ideology, an idea, a form of protecting.
Family.
He was then the package. Apparently, Simon had, after turning into a ghoul, kind of tried to fade into the background. Not really wanted to be known. Well, kind of wanting to push the idea forward of it being more than just a family lineage.
Family.
By fading in the background after turning ghoul, Julianne still picked up on it and gave him his old whip, since Julianne no longer uses the whips that the Belmonts used a long time ago.
But does she
after that? What?
I'll see myself out.
Okay. So he has the whip now. So once per round, someone in combat can gain advantage on an attack. And then everyone unanimously decide that's Anam's thing now. He's the only one that can use it. There's no reason to have anyone else use it.
Can we canonically agree it's not because he's using the whip on the enemy, it's because he's whipping Anam?
I don't... Only if we can change it to him giving Anam disadvantage on attacks.
No. It's like whip it real
purely
good.
A sex thing.
Yeah. Gets him fired up.
Because he's a tiefling. Fire. Anyway. No. No, he is attacking the enemy to his best ability. No to what exactly?
Be specific.
But yes.
Yes, it is. Apparently.
Then you guys all took a long rest. Because when you came across Tim, he was already set up, and you guys answered a riddle. And Brixham was given a cloak of displacement, which means that any attacks against him at disadvantage. If he does take, I need to double check the wording. I was going to say if he does take damage. I don't know if it's that you have to get hit with an attack. I could look at it.
I just thought it said he couldn't take damage.
Take damage. It ceases to function until the start of your next turn. So it actually is, once again, to the rerolled initiative, kind of funny that it can either be really good or really bad, because you could take damage and then instantly go next time. We'll see what happens. But yes, you all are able to hit that long rest button. You were able to rest through the night. You also, actually, before I forget, you still hit the button. Still feel free to hit the button. That's not going to change anything. You saw a campfire very far in the distance. You couldn't quite tell how long the campfire was away because of the way the wastes kind of create this idea of there's no way, it's hard to tell the distance. You couldn't quite tell whether you could make it within the night or whether it would be too far away to get there. So you decided to rest for the night and then go after that campfire. There also was a small choice beforehand as to whether you wanted to go towards the center and try and get ahead of Malhoun and cut him off, which would require you to activate some turbines that would disperse the massive amount of radiation in the center, either towards the dark zone or towards the light zones. The fear being the fear being if it went into the dark zone, who knows if there's something in there that could use the radiation to empower itself. Going to the light zones, yes, they might have the ability to disperse it, but also it could, you're not going to give them any form of warning about it beforehand, and you don't want to say, hey, here's a cloud of radiation going towards you. So you went to the south to follow Malhoun through the Bone Lands. Bone Land.
I don't think you called them the Bone Lands last time.
I called them the Deadlands. And I did describe that they're the Deadlands because they are littered with bones.
I don't know, Bone Lands is different, though.
Many battles happened. Sure, the Deadlands. Is it better? Is the Bone Lands or the Deadlands better to you? Which one would you like more?
Well,
actually, you did say the Bone Lands because I immediately thought Orcus.
You can think that too, but it's supposed to be the Deadlands.
I wouldn't have immediately thought of Orcus for the Deadlands. The Bone Lands, yes.
But yes.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talks.
How about the Dead Bones?
The Dead Bones.
Frank is fired.
Dry Bones?
Okay.
The Plague Lands? Have I checked off all my boxes yet?
I'll take the Plague Lands. No, we already fought Nurgle. Are we going to fight Nurgle again?
We beat him. Yeah, let's do this.
You need an avatar of Nurgle.
No, he's gone forever.
He's gone forever. He'll never come back. But yes, so that's the direction that you're heading in. You're heading to the south. You all take a long rest, and then you wake up in the morning. Everyone is still here.
Did I slap that long rest button, or am I...
You better slap that long rest button, because it's going to be rough if you didn't. I can tell you that much. Because you definitely haven't slapped the long rest button. You didn't take a lot of damage, but you did use spell slots, and you don't want to...
The spell slots is really the hard part.
That's the big one. Okay. So, you all wake up in the morning. Everyone is there. And... which is actually strange, because normally Tim is gone by this time in the morning. But you actually see him with his pack, since he doesn't have his full wagon, strap his pack to his back, and you see him sharpening a sword. And as you all wake up, he says, I think we're pretty much both heading in the same direction at this point. I would like to be of any help that I can be. I'm not much of a fighter, but...
Why does everybody say that?
But he's taken 2 levels in fighter?
I'm not much of a fighter. Because...
How much of a rogue are you?
What about, are you much of an artificer by chance?
I'm honestly not much of anything other than a merchant, but I can try and distract things. That's usually something I can do in battle. And now that Tim is with you,
okay.
You can choose a creature to impose disadvantage for 1 attack to per round. So you have advantage to yourselves, Or if you want to give it to the enemy, you can. And disadvantaged to some.
Well, I want to balance it out. So the enemy we give advantage to, I'd also like to give disadvantage to, because I'd hate for them to have advantage over us.
See, I like the idea of, if you're probably going to die, to just look at him and be like, no, you do it. If I'm going to die, it's going to be from a friend.
It's going to be from a friend. Take advantage. But yes.
It's my dog, Pop. I'll do it.
Offer his sword.
Why are you smiling about
it? I just didn't think you'd ever ask.
And is there anything you'd like to do before you break camp?
I'd like to try and make a couple arrows real fast. Or at least have been doing that during some of the long rest period.
Roll your wood carver's tools.
If I may. Wood carving. Wow, for how much I have for a bonus to that was pretty
bad. It's not that bad, though. You're still able to, get, like, let's say 5 arrows, 5 regular arrows.
Alright. That helps.
Does Tim have any herbs? I'm out of herbs.
Tim does not have pretty much anything in his pack at this point, since he is traveling light. You could do a survival. So there's a bit of travel that happens before your next destination. Maybe some traveling. You could do a survival check. You know that healing potion ingredients are very rare in this area, but you do know of some ways to use the natural things of this area to make what is a stim pack, which would be considered a greater healing potion, if you can find it. It just will be a little bit more rarer.
Does he
need guidance myself?
Glass for that?
I'd like to spend an indeterminate amount of time looking for a geck.
They don't exist in the Bone Lands. I'm sorry. You would also, what Tim would have, if you would like to, as I throw out another cool thing for Tinkerer's tools that you guys won't look at or care about.
That's correct. And you can't make us.
If you would like to study a schematic, you can try to get closer, or even if you roll high enough, get the ability to make something that, as an action, you can put a potion into and shoot it at someone from range. And it acts as a stim pack launcher.
Does one
just tie a potion,
but it also works. But you can tinker it. No, no. You're doing the damage and not getting the healing across.
What if I shoot it into their mouth?
No. I'm going to use this. I'm going to make it. I am going to launch mayonnaise at my brothers.
Okay, but you don't have a Tinkerer's toolkit.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna do the survival with guidance.
You can do a survival check for you.
Rickson, you know what you need to learn? You need to learn how to carbonate these health potions so we can just shake it and spray them at each other.
Okay.
Take 2 off that. It'd be 18.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty good. You're able to find enough stuff that while you are traveling to your next destination, you are able to make 2 greater healing potions.
Dang.
Excellent.
That's greater.
Really, this is all. The only reason you don't use the Tinkerer's kit or the flamethrower is because you don't want to do anything that's going to have a jetpack. This is all boycotting for the jetpack, isn't it?
I forgot the jetpacks were a thing. No, I keep forget. Like, first of all, Anam
don't
has
have Tinkerer's kit. Anam has Tinkerer's tools.
I have. Do I?
Yeah, we gave you the flamethrower.
I have the flamethrower, but Tinkerer's. I have the Tinkerer's tools.
You should have the Tinkerer's tools on you. You were the one that had the Tinkerer's tools.
You can't use it in the definition of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should have them. You got proficiency with them. I remember this happening.
Is this one of those things where that came, like, he just suddenly got them because of his class? and we
this
had to...
was back in the days where you were deciding what proficiency kit while you were still in the Exodus.
I must not have ever added it to
D&D
my
Beyond.
D&D Beyond, and so
I think
you want to do that now.
I just did, yeah.
I think we gave it to you specifically.
So this was over the
flamethrower.
So you had a year at some point near the beginning after you had gotten the flamethrower, where you've gotten the ability to
tinker with the flamethrower,
learn something. Oh, you do have them. They're just not equipped. They are in. Let me delete one of them. Let me equip one of them. Now that they're, why can't you roll with them? Proficiency. Is it not saying you're proficient in it?
I'm not proficient with them according to anything. How do I change that?
Are.
Actions, inventory.
Change it in here.
Tinker's tools, gear. Get out of here, Legacy Tinker's tools. We don't care about you. Customized.
Oh, Tinker's tools. You crazy.
Proficient. Okay, I just made you proficient in them, but it still doesn't like showing up on your tools, which is weird. Oh, and it's dexterity for Tinker's tools. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it rolled proficiency now. Oh, no, it doesn't
Tinker
roll
tool.
proficiency.
No, it didn't. Just roll dex.
That's fine, because it would just... Okay, so we'll just add +3 for now. You're still at 3, right? Yes. Yes, you are.
Yes.
Ability check. Proficient. Yeah, it doesn't care. It literally just doesn't care. That's fine. So you are able to... So what's that, 17? No, 15. With a 15, you are able to create this thing on your way to your destination. If you'd like. Technically, you don't have to. This is just a suggestion.
We don't have any glass, right?
I have 5 vials that I could melt.
So you would have given 2 vials to Brixham for the greater healing potions.
Okay, so I've got 3.
The only reason I ask is I would love to make 2 more orbs.
Okay, I'll give you 2.
If we can melt them, if we have a way to melt them down, and
well, so I guess how many can I make an orb with 1 vial? That I guess is the first question.
Roll a glass blower's tool.
I guess my question is that a sufficient amount of material?
Vial. Depending on how well you're able to blow the glass, you might need to try and melt 2 down to combine it.
Okay,
it
so
also doesn't
am I trying to do 1 for 2 orbs or 1 for 1? I just want to know how many tries that I kind of get out of this.
Well, you're trying to do 1 for 1 orb.
1 for 1. Okay.
But if you don't do too well, then you would do 2 for 1 orb. Like it's that kind of conversion, because an orb is a little bit bigger than a vial, and you have to find ways to stretch out the glass and blow it properly.
So do I? What is it? I get my proficiency on this?
The glass blower's kit. I mean,
so it's the same as navigator's tools. So I'm just gonna roll navigator's tools.
Oh, is that what you were doing before? Okay.
Yeah, it's the same bonus, so we'll go with that. Ugh.
Oh, because it's an int, isn't it? Got it.
No.
So you would take 2 glass vials to make 1 orb. Your proficiency is 3, but you have a 0 in int. Are we sure glass blowers tools are?
I don't think. Well, tools don't normally get a stat bonus with them.
They do.
They do now. They added a whole roll the tool thing.
They actually did some stuff to make tools decent. So I added that in there.
I don't know what glass blower's kit is though, and I'm clicking on it. And
I just added 1 to your pack. So if you click on it, roll it. It is still intelligence, actually. No, you're right. So it'd be the same thing. It's the same as the navigator's tools, and you have
that could be why I didn't bother.
It's possible.
Now. So what do
I'm going to keep 13? It in the inventory just in case. So 13, you would use two vials for an orb because the orbs are a little bit larger.
For one orb.
One orb, yes.
Can I roll again to try to make a second one with the last vial?
Sure, you can. You cannot.
Sorry, Ripple. I could only make one.
You do still keep the vial, like you're able to reshape it into a vial just fine. So you have one vial and one orb.
The material, he's just not skilled enough to get that many out of that much material.
Right, it's just hard for him to stretch the glass and form the glass into an orb that's larger than the vial that he already has created.
Maybe I'm a poor carpenter. It's just the stick I'm using to blow the glass with. It's a really bad one.
Oh no! Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. I can't make them, so. It's all.
I got one.
That is one more than what I had.
And I did make all 5 of these vials.
Do we?
It's true.
What do we think? Do we want another Mind Sliver Bomb, or do we want another Cold Ray of Frost one? Both were handy.
You're putting your spells into them, right? That's the dealio.
So I am. You put them into your spells as you're casting it. Like you don't have to hold it. You were making the macro to make your life easier. No.
I thought you had to prep it in advance.
Well, no. Well, okay, no, that's right. You can prep it up to 24 hours. Because I don't want you to be able to store it for more than one day and like gain spell slots from it. You can prep it beforehand. Yeah.
Got you. I had just decided to not use spells. Like I've been just using cantrips because that seemed to be where the value was. But I also didn't look into the spells. You did tell me it couldn't be aid beneficial, so like I couldn't put haste in there and throw it at us.
You cannot AoE haste.
I also believe you probably don't want me to put Phantasmal Killer in there.
Why not?
No, it would end up being it's for something that's raw damage. I mean, I guess it has a side effect. Like if it's a cantrip, it's fine, but Phantasmal Killer's a little bit too much.
That's pretty raw damage.
Yeah, that could kill a whole field of mid-tier bosses.
Ripple, you gotta learn how to take like other people's spells too. That'd be cool. I'd give you a witch bolt.
No, the person who he did also specify I can't make it and hand it to somebody.
Right. You have to be able to know. You have to know the spell to be able to throw the ball.
I'm just saying you should learn how to make it not that way. You're smart. You'll figure it out.
I fear that Mike does not want me to learn that.
He will not.
Just get a bigger book. There's always a bigger book.
So,
when the DM says no, and actually no.
Exactly.
Gabagulio Who keeps saying that?
Is there anything you would like to do? Anything else you'd like to do while you're walking to the east, rather than try and break the game?
I'm going to keep an eye out for the bird that I sent on a mission 1,000,000 years ago.
Can I be doing some hunting for like some good food for us?
You can do a survival check, and Ripple, you can do a perception check.
Well. Time for me to use my special eyes.
Are those your Wi-Fi's?
2 sets of eyes.
Ripple, you are not able to see your bird, but Kreezor, you actually are able to find a very strange group of creatures that look like they actually would make decent cooking, that apparently feed mostly off of the bones that are here. They're similar to moles, but they actually look like they would be decent for cooking as opposed to a mole, which would be terrible.
Cool. Do I need to roll more to hunt them, or?
It's no, you're good. You're able to get them. It would be, you can call them bone eater meat, if you want to mark anything.
Sweet.
And as you are traveling to your destination, all of you, doing what you were doing, after Kreezor comes back with a little extra meat, or a couple of these strange kind of not emaciated, they're actually rather strange, plump, small creatures. Imagine a very large squirrel over his shoulder. Ripple, you are able to see off in the distance as you are scouting around what looks like a body on the bone wastes, the Deadlands.
I see a body
in the distance.
on the bone wastes in the distance.
From a distance. What would
That's
you like
very
to
specific.
do?
I also thought so. What's this body doing?
It is motionless. From what you can tell. You can get closer if you would like.
Does it?
But from here, it looks motionless.
There any footprints leading up to the body?
Do an investigation check.
Can I help?
Give you guidance.
I get.
Sure,
Oh, he said guidance.
He gets advantage
but...
anyway, and you can throw the guidance in there, but it's not gonna. It's not gonna do. You're good.
You know what? Toss it on top.
29.
You do so well in your investigation. You're not only able to see that there are footprints. Yeah, well, yeah. You are not only able to see that there are some form of indents. You've noticed that while you are walking in the Deadlands, every one of your steps have a little bit of crunch to them because you are walking on piles of bones, or a layer of bones, more so. And you notice that there are indents and footprints in it, but you also notice that there's a little bit of blood in each one of these, and you can tell just by the spacing that whatever this body is, as it was walking to where it was, not only was it recently walking to where it was moving very slowly and very troubled. Like, every movement looked like it took effort.
How far away is this body?
It's maybe 100 feet.
I cast Fireball.
Sure.
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm not doing that, but I don't know. If there's something on that body that we need to know, the Fireball would probably destroy it. If it's a trap, Fireball might help us. Oh, what a pickle.
You want me to just shoot an arrow next to it?
I'm going to put my hand on Kreezor.
I could throw my boomerang at it.
You don't know how a boomerang works. You bitch about it every time that we talk about a boomerang.
Is it really a boomerang if it doesn't come back? I think it's just a
It comes back if I don't hit something. I could throw it around it.
Maybe I've only ever seen you hit things with it, but it never seems to come back.
And if I make you invisible, do you want to go check it out?
Wait.
Hold on.
I don't think that's gonna help.
How far away are we?
Do you want to poke it with
100 feet?
I believe I can cast invisibility for free.
I also can.
Oh,
it is a racial for me.
Sure.
I think it's
I can cast it on myself if it's dark or dim.
I think I can cast it.
It is not dark or dim.
Then I can't.
What if he casts Hunger of Hadar first and then does it?
Then you can do that. Well, yeah, because technically you cast it before the concentration dropped. I would rule that, yes, if you would like to cast Hunger of Hadar on yourself and then cast Invisibility, you're allowed.
Yeah, I'll take... If someone can invis me, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'm just going to roll stealth.
I'm just confirming in what I said that invisibility. Yep, invisibility is free. So
okay.
I thought so, but I was feeling a lot.
I'm gonna be moving up with / keeping a halfway mark.
Nom roll stealth with advantage. Just to make sure you don't make any noise while you're walking up.
Oh,
That's
wait,
right, your minimum 10.
I should carapace and...
Wait a minute. 12
You rolled a 12 and a 1.
Plus 4 plus 6. Oh, wait, no, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, your minimum is 20. So 22
Yeah,
is more.
That was correct. All right. 22 is
Reliable
more than
talent
20.
is so fucking
Why
good.
did you roll stealth the second time? Crazy?
He didn't like his first roll.
I had to go find it as a feature.
Advantage.
Match the color limitation. This feature takes 6 seconds to take effect and can only be used to change your carapace once every hour. So, I mean, you could, yeah. Essentially, if you, it works because you're also holding back a little bit. So if you hold back for a minute, you can change your carapace into bone white and then roll with the advantage the second time. Then you'd have the 30 as he, creature essentially disappears into the bone. Like you see his carapace slowly change to white as you. I mean, no one has a 22 passive perception here, I don't think. So no one's able to check and see Anam walking either. So you invisible Anam, and Anam walks up, and about 60 seconds later, after Cruiser disappears, he also seems to be not near you anymore. What would you like to do, Anam? As you are the first one. As you walk closer,
goodness gracious.
As you walk closer to... How close are you getting?
First, I would like to look at it from a distance of perception.
Well, so, I mean, Ripple already looked at it from a perception. You were 100 feet away. How much closer would you like to get to try and look? Then you could do a perception check, but you need to get a certain amount. Like, you need to get at least 50 feet before you'd be able to look a little closer.
Yeah, I'll get 50 feet.
Sure. Roll a constitution. No, roll a perception check. Okay. So, with an 18, the body seems to still be motionless. As you look at the ground, you're able to see, as you look at it closer, you're actually able to see that whatever this body is, as you look down towards its feet, it has no shoes on, which is, you can see is all like cut up from the bones that it was walking on, and you have a good guess that that's where a lot of the blood was coming from on the bones itself. Whatever this creature is, humanoid, I mean, from this distance, you're able to tell it is facing away from you, but there's a very high chance that it's a human male, mostly dressed in rags. Feet are completely cut up from the bones on the ground, and it does look to be losing still a considerable amount of blood from that, the wounds on its feet that are open. You're not quite able to tell from here whether they are still breathing or not, though.
Ripple, this damage is fresh, I say, internally, through psionic powers.
For 7 hours.
For 7 hours.
On repeat.
I repeat to everyone around there, the damage is fresh for 7 hours.
Fuck.
Yeah,
you didn't say it, you can correct yourself, though. The telepath, it's still open.
No, I mean, he's still bleeding, is what I'm saying. I don't know how long he's been here.
We come to you from the studio with this live broadcast. Apparently, it was mistaken. He is still bleeding.
You should put a
back to Kreezor with the weather.
Dead people don't bleed.
Do I see anything like
here?
Do I see anything around him?
You don't see any extra indents. As far as you can tell, to the body itself, there's a single track, and that's it. You don't see any extra tracks running around. You see nothing in the distance, and you can see for a pretty good ways away.
Just a path going.
Just a path, just trudging through the deadlands, and then it looks like the body passed out or something happened.
All right, I think this is a dude who was walking, and he just kind of is about to die because he walked too hard.
I'll walk up with Brixham. Maybe we can resolve this.
I'm going to get closer.
Blessing of the trickster, so I have advantage on stealth and start moving up.
I'm going to get within 20 feet.
Okay. Are you circling around to kind of get a look at the whole, at like the front? Because currently he's facing away. So essentially he looks like he fell down on his left hand, his left side, and his body is facing away from you because you came where his back was.
Yeah, sure. I'll circle around, but I want to be looking at the ground as I'm doing so to make sure I'm not about to like trip anything.
Sure. Still with the perception you had earlier was good enough. You're able to tell that there's nothing that looks like it's going to be tripped. And you come around and it looks like you can tell by the face of this person that they have a very long beard, very disheveled, very ragged. They look like they have been, you're able to also see that it looks like they haven't eaten in probably days. Very, very emaciated. But you are able to tell as you look around that there is a small flicker of movement in the face. It does, though it looks so shallow that you're still not 100% sure, there does seem to be a very minor rise at just whatever this human is breathing. You do not see anything magical about this at all. No, not flickering like...
Oh, okay.
No. This is not the one shot. No, but you see like the eyes almost are moving a little bit. Like there is life in this thing that you are now able to confirm from coming on the side, but it looks like they have not eaten in days. It looks like they are bleeding out through the cuts on their feet. Their breath is so shallow you can barely even tell. And as Brixham and Brixham is still kind of quiet, but Ripple is kind of, you don't really know where Kreezor is at this point because Kreezor is, wherever Kreezor would like to be. He's just gone. But yeah, Ripple's...
He left 20 minutes ago.
As Tim, Simon, and Gabaguli are in the back at the moment kind of watching this happen, you see Brixham sneakily walk up, and then Ripple is just hitting every single crunchy bone that he can possibly find on the ground. Every single step is just on the ground.
I look over at Simon. I'm like, do you think he likes lemon scones?
Well, hello there, weary traveler.
Who are you?
What seems to be the issue?
Who are you saying that he likes lemon scones?
Guy over there.
Do you have lemon scones?
I got a healing lemon scone.
Then he probably would like that. As Ripple says that, and there is no response.
Oh, when I get up to him, I'm going to use a charge from my healer's kit and like bandage his feet and try and stabilize him.
I do believe...
How far away are we from this dude, and are we like slowly moving, or like what's the backline doing?
You're still 100, so that's up to you. I mean, the backline's kind of waiting for you to go forward if you're going to go forward. They're waiting for the last person. So if you being the one that hasn't moved yet...
15, 20 feet back.
After seeing Kreezor making a shit ton of noise, I probably just would have started like walking. I wouldn't like rush over, but I'd just be like, well,
the backline would follow you.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're able to use a charge of the healer's kit. I just was double checking. It specifically says you don't need to use a medicine check, so you're able to bandage up his feet. And it does. You're still not 100% sure whether he's going to make it through whatever's happening, but you know that there's a much greater chance that because he's at least not going to bleed out. Kreezor, what do you say you wanted to do?
As Brixham was getting up there, I would want to be like 20 feet out.
Sure.
Just maintaining Overwatch.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to bandage up his feet, and you do definitely think that helped.
I'll give him like a little bit of water.
Sure. You take out your you take out your water skin at this point, and you roll a medicine check for me.
We're gonna find out he has rabies.
He drowns.
It's fine. I mean, it's still a good. It's a good enough, and you've practiced medicine for enough. You know not to give him too much water. You trying to slowly give him a little bit to try and rehydrate him, just a little trickle. And you do notice when you give him some water, there is a little bit more movement. As far as he looks like he's attempting to turn over a little bit, but he still doesn't quite have the strength for it. But if you aren't out of the woods, you're definitely heading in the right direction for sure. You can confidently tell that you're administering first aid and trying to help him up enough, and you are doing a good job of it.
We feed him some spice.
You don't have spice.
We don't have any spice.
It exists, but you don't have any spice.
Right, that was your side characters who all got addicted to spice.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'll just keep nursing him back. I want to.
Sure. What's
give him
everyone
any
else
food
doing
yet till he's awake?
at this point?
I'm gonna probably just be doing a perimeter at this point.
I'd like to just check and see what he has on him. I don't intend to take anything, but I do want to see what he has on him, or if there's anything.
He's just wearing rags. He has nothing other than rags.
Is it warm or cold out?
It is currently warm as the sun, as Avirath is risen as a lit. And as far as the wasteland is concerned, when it is daytime, it is warm. It is considerably warm out.
All right, so I presume we don't need a bonfire for this lad, this mad lad.
No, you definitely know that it is not cold. That would be.
Since we're probably going to be taking care of him for a while, I'm going to ritual cast Identify in case there's some weird curse on him or some shit.
Sure. So yeah, Creaser, do a perception check for me.
1 second. I was just throwing my boulder back downstairs. Oh, there we go. Just slammed some pasta.
How was it?
I feel alive again.
That's good.
More alive than I have been.
Jesus.
You're not able to see. You're not able to see anything on the horizon. There doesn't even seem to be any of those bone eaters or anything. There's no animals at all around this area. It seems. No movement either. You do not notice any movement in general of just anything.
All right.
But yeah, so over time, unless anyone would like to do anything else, Brixham is able to definitely get him to... It probably takes a solid hour. Identify doesn't show up with anything, but it takes a solid hour of just, little bits of water, medicine checks, changing out the bandages, making sure they're okay. But he is able to very, very slowly come back to consciousness. And his eyes they open a little bit, and it looks like it takes him the most effort possible. And he looks around, and he looks, and he sees all of you, and his eyes shoot open.
No, don't be afraid. You're okay.
I don't want to go back.
Go back
where?
I don't want to go back.
Back where?
And he passes out again.
Are you
Did that
hungry?
blood trail you guys found lead anywhere?
So Ripple had a good enough perception check when he was looking at it that it looks like it led. So you guys, as you were walking towards him, was from the direction that you were walking in, but it looks like it curved back around. It looks like he did a large loop, as if he was delirious. But if someone would like to make a perception check, whoever,
I'm going to try again.
we'll see if you can see the direction of the loop.
Yeah, high five.
You guys can take high fives and advantage on this. Whoever wants to do, just one person.
I will. Okay.
Made up for it.
That's 27. You're able to see that it actually, the loop, very far in the distance, it looks like the trail picks up going past where the body is. So if you continued, essentially, you guys were coming from the west, you see his body, and it looks like the footprints were also coming from the west, but it turns out he did a big loop, and he actually was originally coming from the east.
Is he walking in an infinity?
Well, no. So essentially, it looks like he was deliriously stumbling around. He came from the east a distance, and then he just lost any form of decent thought, any form of really train of thought, and just started looping.
Huh.
So it looked like he was coming from the west, but honestly, he was coming from the east and did a loop.
Gotcha. Good Sir Tim, do you know what's to the east?
Other than that bonfire that was out there, the campfire that was out there, I don't really know of much that's in the Deadlands. Occasionally, you'll find a structure here or there from either from one of the war that happened here, or occasionally, a long time ago, near the beginning of, or right after the end of time, there was people that tried to build towns here before the war. So you might even see a couple huts, but most of those are long gone, buried under the bones.
Why are there so many bones here?
This was definitely this site was a pretty big clash between the Space Marines and the other, pretty much everyone else that lived on the eastern side of the Scarred Darkness from where we are right now. There was a lot of bad stuff. That's what history says. So, a lot of bones. And after that happened, no one really wanted to settle here. It became a danger zone for a good reason. It's pretty dangerous.
And it is a zone.
Set up camp to the west. What?
I said, and it is a zone.
It is indeed. And it is dangerous. For sure. So I don't know of anything specific. Like I said, other than that campfire we saw last night.
Is that?
Could always try and follow those tracks.
Is this what we would have seen in the distance, or was that in the other direction?
What do you mean? What?
You remember, like, before we set out, like, and before we saw the merchant, like, we, like, kind of looked out, like, really far away, and we couldn't tell how far away it was, but we saw...
The campfire, yeah. That's what he's talking about.
Okay.
Was that campfire specifically,
okay.
In the distance.
Okay.
That was, yeah, it's the same one. The only thing that he knows was out here is the campfire. Okay. Because he saw it last night. But there's really nothing else on a map or anything of the Deadlands that points to any major spot. But yeah, we could follow out the tracks. Whatever we do, probably should take him with us. Or we stay here. Not always the best idea to stay still in the Deadlands. It looks like he weighs like 60 pounds.
Thank you for volunteering, Tim.
So, I'm not necessarily...
I already got stuff on my back. I can't carry. I really can't. I'm sorry, but that's...
opposed to taking him, but this is going to be dangerous.
It's also dangerous leaving him out here. Look at how he got into what he got in.
I mean, that's a very fair point, but we're actively chasing a guy we plan to fight with who's very strong.
That is true. And you are technically, if we're taking him with us, taking him back to the place he said he didn't want to go back to if those tracks are right out in the distance.
But he did specifically ask for that.
I'm not opposed to taking him, but just it seems almost more dangerous.
Than here? I mean, do we have anything to set up like a spot for? I mean, in Deadlands, they just bones, just fields of bones in every direction. There's no good hiding spots here.
How many days of
I'm gonna
travel
take some.
have we gone since our last real place?
Let's see. You did a day outside of, so you're in your about a day and a half from New Megaton to the east and a little bit south. The way it is Megaton is kind of centered in the zone as far as it's on the west hand side, but it's center as far as vertically. So you've gone east and a little bit south because the Deadlands are in the southern third, or is it southern half? Well, technically it's southern third, because in the very, very center is the wastes that you would, or the radiation zone. The wastes.
Well, what do you guys think?
I do stand corrected. I did call them the Bonelands, and they are the Bonelands. I was reading the wrong one. My apologies. Repo was right all along. They're the Bonelands. You're in the Bonelands. That's why you thought.
Where are the Bonelands?
You're in the gosh darn Bonelands.
I don't know where I am.
Bonelands.
I rarely know where I am.
I'm gonna take some runes out and cast Channel Divinity. Give him like a little magic healing spark.
What does that do exactly?
It just heals him.
Roll it. Cast it on someone else if you need a target, and we'll just see.
Gets 8 health.
Okay. You see some color come back to his cheeks a little bit, and you don't see any, he still looks extremely thin, since the healing doesn't counteract that, but it definitely, you see some color come back to his cheeks, his face looks a little bit better, his skin isn't quite as pale anymore, and he flickers awake a little bit, and just is kind of staring into the distance. You're not 100% sure how there he is at the moment, how mentally there he is, but he does seem awake enough and not so startled that he's going to go back into a coma or anything, or back into unconsciousness. He seems stable, but he doesn't look like he's going to start a conversation.
I'll give him some more water.
While you're giving him water, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna give him the +1 temp HP scone.
Sure. He goes to just take the water and just chug it at that point. You see a little bit of spark of movement, and he just goes to try and take it and chug it if you let him.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And he just drains an entire water skin. And he takes the scone and he just scarfs it down.
Careful, the scone's a bit dry. My brother's a bad baker.
I didn't bake it.
He's not the one that baked it. The scone's actually really good. The hobbits the people of Hobbiton baked it.
I don't think that scone's going to be good anymore. We haven't been in Hobbit. We haven't been around hobbits for a long time.
They did some pretty amazing things with that scone. They did some amazing things with that scone. You're not 100% sure how they did it, but it's still pretty damn good.
It crossed Lake Caleb.
I know you'd expect it to be just scarlet rod laden, but it's not.
It was in
Now it's cranberry flavored.
He gets scarlet and dies.
Hey, now we don't have to worry about what's going to happen to him. It's fine.
It's fair.
He eats and he just thank you.
You're welcome.
What are we? This is out of character, but what are we trying to get from this guy? We're trying to get information of some kind, right?
Yeah. See where he came from.
Okay. I'm supposed to be good at this. Where'd you come from? As he's scarfing down the scone, which direction did you come from? Where should you not go back to?
Not 100%. I don't really want to think about it. I mean,
it's okay.
You found me here, right? So you probably can follow the tracks. I probably don't have to think about it, right? You're not going to make me.
And I kind of do I have 1 second? I think I might have. I don't know if I want to use a suggestion. That sounds like a waste of a spell slot. But I'm gonna kind of point him to those tracks. I'm gonna try to get him inch him into it.
Do a persuasion check.
Guidance. My hand's on Gabagoolio right now.
And I'm gonna use a luck point as well.
You also have a once per day advantage on persuasion checks from your patron.
Ooh, let's use that one instead. And 1d4. How about a 30?
It doesn't do it.
Okay.
He just goes catatonic and dies. No.
Damn. I was too persuasive.
he looks at you, even though you didn't say exactly why you wanted to go there or whatnot, but he feels a little bit more relaxed. You see him relax and like, oh, I guess I can tell you about it if you're gonna go there and stop it.
Stop what?
There's an old bone tower out to the east. It's I would call it a tower, but it's mostly underground, mostly buried. It's there's some experiments that happen down there, and just not good things. Not good things.
An underground bone tower.
Well, I mean, you can see it. If you follow the tracks, you'll.
So it's
there's
not
at least
tower,
there's a
it's
level.
hole?
There's a level above the ground. It goes down. It isn't a tower. You're right. I'm sorry. I just regained consciousness.
Yeah. No,
it's okay.
You had a long day. Probably longer than a long day. Probably been a long.
You just gotta be.
I look
You
at
just
him.
gotta be careful.
He looks pretty beat up, right?
He looks very beat up still, but he looks like he's getting a little better.
Probably like a long
still
month,
looks-
right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even remember where I came from. All I remember is that tower. Maybe with a little bit of time, I can remember where I used to be. Maybe go back somewhere and try and. Heck, I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you my name if I wanted to. Just know that.
Well,
numbers.
Well, I'm going to call you Roland.
I was going to
exactly
go
what
for
I was
Call it
gonna
whatever
call
you'd
him.
like.
I was gonna say Charles.
Just be careful if you go there. I don't know.
Look, Roland, here's the rub. You're not in good shape right now. And
know.
we don't like leaving people hopeless and defenseless. And you really don't want to go back to the
I know
bone
you're
tower.
gonna say. I know you're gonna say. And you know what?
You don't want to go back, and we don't want to leave you here. So, what can we do here?
I understand my two options right now are to die out here by myself or to go with you to the bone tower, which I just asked you to deal with. So if I have to go,
look, you don't have
don't
to
make
come
me
inside.
go back inside. That's
you
fine.
don't have to come inside.
I think I'll be okay if I just a little bit outside. I just don't want to go inside.
You don't have to.
Well, then don't go inside.
That's fine.
You don't have to come inside.
Okay. Then we can go back.
You know what? We'll be with you the whole time.
I appreciate it. Well, until you go inside, then you won't be with me because I don't want to go inside.
Well, I mean, we've got like telepathy and stuff. We'll be with you. Don't worry.
in spirit.
I'll be in your head.
That's kind of scary, actually.
I don't have
more than just in spirit.
I mean, I feel like it'd be scary if I
An
didn't
invisible
just tell you
person
that
says that, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
He'll actually be singing zombies the entire
Listen, my
time.
guy. It is a world of magic, and I just announced that I have telepathy. There's no.
I say nothing
to
else.
He looks a little creeped out, but he also yes, it is the world of magic, and he's no, because magic isn't super prevalent.
I did just announce that I had telepathy.
Sure, and then a disembodied voice said something. He doesn't freak out that much. You can see him get a little bit startled, but he calms down.
I didn't do it because I can only do it for 7 minutes. I said I'll be in your head.
Right. Sure.
Because I only get one.
Right,
of those
but I
a day.
spoke and I'm still invisible.
He's invisible, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
He freaks out a little bit, and then he just kind of he accepts it. You just see he's a little bit too tired to actually be afraid of the disembodied voice. He just kind of accepts whatever happened.
Trust me, you just can't see it right now. You're too tired.
Okay.
Look, he's family. Okay, I'll vouch for
him.
Family.
That's a little bit creepy.
That was a surprisingly low uptake. Let's try this again, family.
Sorry, I had snacks in my mouth. Family.
I whisper family.
You're lucky you didn't ripple. You know it's a compulsion.
Okay,
You're lucky you didn't
weird.
choke. You should have known I was going to say family and not take a bite.
I was you underestimate how long I'd been chewing on this thing.
It is a dry scone.
But yeah, we can go.
When it's all done, we'll take you somewhere safe. Okay?
I appreciate that.
I start moving on. Just so you know, you're Gabagoolio's best friend now. And I keep walking.
He doesn't really seem to clock that much. He just kind of walks very, very slowly, unless someone helps him.
I'm going to give him, I have a quarterstaff in my inventory. I'm going to give him so we can use it to walk.
Sure.
How does a nom's telepathy work? Can I talk to Ripple?
So, a nom's telepathy. Can you choose multiple targets or no? You can establish
I can.
yourself and others. As a magic action, you choose one or more creatures you see up to a number of creatures equal to proficiency bonus. So you can do 3 creatures. I don't know who you chose. Ripple. Who else did you choose?
I chose Ripple. I've always chosen Ripple and Gabagoolio, and then I have to choose one between Brixham and Kreezor. And I'm going to choose Kreezor. And I'm choosing Kreezor because I would have chosen it at the time when I cast it, and Kreezor was invisible. Right. So
right. He was
unfortunately Brixham is left out again.
So does that telepathy is that like
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Or can I only talk to a nom?
Oh no, all of us can talk. Everyone who's
between
linked.
yourself and others. So it's everyone that's linked can speak.
When Ripple says you're Gabagoolio's best friend now, I'm like, you named him Roland. Jim is my best friend. I can't have 2 names to remember.
What about Steve?
Let's go for Steven.
Steve N. Just the letter?
Who's Steve N?
Yes.
Okay.
Second best friend. Right behind Jim and Roland.
I bet you don't even know Jim's birthday.
Today.
Funny of you to assume that Jim was born.
I hope you enjoyed this
I do assume Jim was born.
He just appeared once. So he says.
When did he say that?
Once.
You can't verify any of this information, so he might be actually speaking the truth.
I'm going to insight check him.
Okay, so Gabagoolio roll a reception check against insight. The 19, what we got? Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. You don't have proficiency in deception?
No.
You could tell he is lying.
I didn't take deception. I figured I could persuade people. But then I
Well,
rolled
Unfortunately for you, I racially get advantage in insight checks.
It's true.
Especially
He's very good at telling
against your brother.
He's racist against deception.
Correct.
I can't confirm or deny if there's Decepticons in this universe, so I don't know.
You know what?
You just gave Mike an idea.
Well, no, I was going to argue you can't be racist against the concept of deception, but then there's a race called the Decepticons, which also they canonically in the new movies point out that nobody should trust them. It's in the name. Like,
it's true.
If we're merging Transformers into this, can we also get Zoids?
No, because
Yes.
Transformers exist in the Wizards of the Coast universe and Zoids don't.
They actually do, which is strange.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate
Isn't it from Magic the Gathering? Isn't that what
Yes.
that pulled that in? Yes. But I cannot confirm
Those The
nor
Walking
deny
Dead.
whether any of these exist.
I was gonna say that opens up
That's
a
just
lot
zombies.
of doors.
Like that's
Final
just
Fantasy?
zombies.
No, they have the actual named
Spider-Man?
characters too.
No,
I hate it.
that's fine. Spider-Man's also there because
Iron
of
Maiden.
MTG. Now we
Lord
have
of the
Marvel.
Rings?
Well, Lord of the Rings you already know is from the has a whole zone in this
Oh.
universe.
Shoot, there's even it's Inception now. Sir Barrington is in Magic the Gathering and D&D.
Oh, Barrington, the best at deceiving. Or I forget. It's not actually deceiving because it's from an older version of
Bluff.
D&D. Bluffing. But yes, you were able to tell that Gabagulio is lying about everything that he's talked about, Jim.
I mean, we both met Jim at the same time. You probably could have sussed it out.
You guys
I
spoke
did.
for a little bit without Ripple while he was doing stuff. Who knows?
Very true.
If you had gotten a
Very
really
true.
good deception, Ripple might have believed it.
Very, very true. I guess there is a tiny possibility, but we met Jim at the same time.
And you've known him for the same time. Same amount of time.
In fact, I think
Anyway.
I've only seen him about 5 minutes more than Ripple.
Probably.
In all of our encounters together.
So you head to the east and you are able to follow the tracks. The person that is with you he's wary, but he does seem a little bit more comfortable to have the people around him. It takes there's a good hour and a half of following these tracks. But you are able to, it takes you a little bit to find where this is because it is only one floor of the tower that is above ground, but you are able to see probably around 75-ish to 100 feet in the distance, a small skeletal building that stands before you. You can tell from this distance its walls, though they are made of bone, actually look like they've been smoothed out and have very decorative windows. It seems kind of out of place in the wastes, where in these bone lands where the ground is crunchy and sharp, the smooth skeletal walls just don't seem to really make sense here. And as you are about 100 feet away, in the back of Kreezor's mind, you hear, or Kreezor's mind, Kreezor, in the back of your mind,
Okay.
I like
you hear, there we go.
Whose mind am I speaking to?
You hear a almost primal cry for help. Isn't a word, but it sounds like a creature crying for help.
Looks like we found his quest.
Are they trapped in the bone thing? Where are you, bud?
You do feel like in that cry for help, before your connection to it seems to cut off, you
Is it trapped in a well?
that it's a pull to below you. Like it's
Okay.
probably wherever that tower is in the ground.
Level 3 deep scan. You have to provide us the map of the dungeon now, please.
No, you don't.
I chose
you deny him that spell.
bone-encrusted hellscape as my preferred terrain when I went ranger.
I keep telling you that the preferred terrain is the old ranger rules. They got rid of it.
It's a good thing because there's so many terrain types in Mike's universe. I would not have done good.
I am
There's a
just
lot.
happy I got to be a Gloomstalker ranger in the Underdark.
And well, I
Yeah.
mean, when you got that, we actually did a lot of overworld stuff before we went back to the Underdark.
Yeah, that part was a bit of a bummer, but that area was just set up for ranger.
It was.
That's the OP-ness.
Yeah. And as you are standing
Nice.
from the distance, we're going to take
Well, we're banned now.
break. Please use the restroom. And yes, we are banned. Thank you all. Now we no longer can record or stream
Perfect.
or be on the internet. Actually, everyone just had your internet browsers deleted. I'll be right back.
All of them?
Again?
I will also be right back. I'm going to go find a waddle bottle.
A waddle waddle?
A waddle bottle.
You know what's really cool about the dead internet theory is it's going to ruin the internet long before we have to worry about a cyberpunk dystopia where rogue AIs will just fucking brain wipe you if you get out past the firewall.
Yeah, the rogue AIs are going to be so fucking
You mean
dumb
like-
by the time we get there.
5 months from now?
No, I just mean that regular language models are going to make the internet so worthless that nobody's going to want to deep dive it into tech. It's far enough to get brain implants so that we have to worry about AI.
I've had 3 separate occasions in the past week of people who have spat back incorrect information to me because they just Googled something and went with the Gemini result.
I missed when
amazing.
Google had a regular synopsis in the front and not the Gemini synopsis.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference was, but the old one was right.
One was just a pure aggregate of information, and this one is that aggregate of information fed through a language model that prefers Reddit as a source. I'm not even joking.
I know you're not joking. I've seen the memes of all the ridiculousness of what Gemini recommends for solutions.
Yeah. It's really bad, and
I read through.
I hate the field that I work in.
I was on Lake Willoughby, and I was trying to figure out if Lake Willoughby or Lake Seymour is the traditionally more cold one. And it goes, yes, Willoughby is the more cold one. For instance, today Willoughby is 72 degrees, and Seymour is 68 degrees. And I'm just like, listen here, you motherfucker. Like...
It's at best 48.
No, it was actually a warm day on Willoughby. It probably is right in general, but the source it was like the day it was grabbing from, it doesn't have math skills, so it doesn't know that its evidence is wrong. It's so bad.
That's because all of them were programmed on set data sets originally. And so whenever you'd ask it a topical question, it could only answer up until that date. And I feel like they functioned slightly better when that was the case. But now that they have the ability to search online, they've gotten significantly stupider, which shouldn't surprise anyone.
I also really appreciate their ability to lie and then delete evidence of the lie.
Yes.
I also appreciate that in scientific paper publishing and writing, it will reference other AI publications and self-source, eventually like circulating it, like self-circle its source to become true.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the concern. I mean that's that internet theory, is that eventually it will just be completely cyclical.
Yeah.
We're already there.
We are going there at rapid speeds.
Yeah.
Where?
Dead internet.
I can see that. I can see it happening.
I wish that all of the internet things I enjoy stopped progressing after 2012. Maybe 2014. I'll give it somewhere around
Maybe
there.
maybe the world should have ended in 2012. That's what I just heard you say.
John Cusack was right.
Why didn't
Good
you listen
movie.
to him? Was it?
I will. No, but it was an entertaining film. I don't.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it this way: did you watch the entire film?
I have.
No,
3
honestly,
times.
I didn't.
God damn it!
I've seen it start to finish 3 separate times. I don't regret any of them.
Okay, what movie is this?
2012.
2012.
Starring,
If you asked me to watch a like end of times natural disaster movie, I would pick Day After Tomorrow 10 times out of 10 over 2012.
that was
That's
the
a great
year.
movie.
That was the end of the world climate year. So it's
I feel like
2012
I'm
and Day
aware.
After Tomorrow, and then there was a bunch of other ones that came out around then too. What was that one with zombies and somebody?
World War
somebody
Z.
No, that's not it.
The Will
Zombieland?
Smith one.
They're
Dawn
in a
of the Dead.
bunker. Nope, you guys are terrible guessers. They're in a bunker, and it's got the actor who
Cloverfield?
I Am Legend.
No, it has Morpheus in it.
The Matrix.
And he's going through a frozen wasteland because somebody had activated a weather device and they're trying to reset the climate. But there's a bunch
The
of
Matrix
zombies.
Reloaded.
World War Z. Wait a minute.
Oh my god. I'm gonna unalive
Matrix
myself.
Resurrections. Wait, no.
Get out of here. No,
What was
you
the
know
third
what?
one?
You're not allowed. Frank, no, you can't talk anymore.
Back to what you guys were saying earlier. I feel like I have seen 2012, but I couldn't tell you anything. Like, I feel like I've seen it. It rings
Oh,
a
I bet
bell
you could tell us
in a-
something, at least one thing about it, such as the year it's taking place.
Yeah. But like, from the movie perspective, I couldn't tell you like, the
2013?
plot. For some reason,
Go
all I can
fuck
think of
yourself,
is the
Mike.
movie Apocalypto, and I know that's not it. And the only reason I'm making that connection is because it's like ancient Mayan 2012 world end, but like Apocalypto has nothing to do with 2012, so I don't know.
God, you said Apocalypto, and my mind immediately went to Apocalypse Now, and I'm like, why would you even think that's close to related?
Okay.
We're all
Is everybody
lost.
here?
Oh yeah, we're here.
Roland,
Partially.
what's your favorite color?
Rainbow.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Told you.
I don't think I have one.
Let's say it's purple.
Why?
You know what?
It's a
I
royal
take off
color.
my glasses and I put
The
them on. I'm like,
Colony.
"Purple
The
looks good on me."
Colony is the movie I was talking about,
The colony.
which came out in 2013. It was that time period. It's good if you haven't seen it. It's got Bill Paxton in it.
Gotcha. Oh, I might watch it at some point. But I mean, I've already seen World War Z once. I don't know why I'd watch it again.
Because Brad Pitt gets
I played the
full nude
game.
Brad Pitt goes
Me
full
too.
nude for 45 minutes in it. World War Z
I also
has a
read-
video game?
I also read
It
the
does.
book. The video game has absolutely nothing to do with any of the source material except
you
that
just shoot a lot of zombies. You shoot a lot of zombies, and they do World War Z stuff. Like they'll tower and they'll do very fast zombie things, but that's it.
World War Z is the first zombie film I've ever watched where the main character goes, "Oh, hey, this protects against bites," and he doesn't wear something that's for stopping bullets. He wears something that actually stops bites. Nobody else does it for whatever reason. Everybody's just like, "Hey, lots of exposed skin is a great idea."
If the answer to what's
Yeah,
the
in a
best
zombie movie for sure. Best zombie movie?
Yeah, best zombie movie, Shaun of the Dead. Done.
It is a classic.
Beats all the others.
That's what he has to say to that.
Yep.
Anyway, here's where you currently are. You're a little ways in the distance still, but this is the building that you see in the distance, and you were able to look through the windows, and you don't see anything inside the first floor from your 100 or so feet away. But the windows are big enough that even from there you can see to the inside of this.
Big window.
I know it's way too late to retcon this, but if I had cast Reduce on Roland, would we have been able to give him half the amount of water and food?
No, because it's such a short thing to happen. When he would expand, his stomach would re-expand, and then he would be hungry and also thirsty again. If we're going with that. So if Reduce does lower the amount of water that you need and food, then once you expand back,
I figured it would grow back with him like everything else.
No, because then if we're allowing you to do less if something is reduced, then going back to the same size would revert
wait.
that.
We're doing this wrong. Maybe we need to reduce the water skin and let him eat it.
But that's still the same amount of water.
Yeah,
Does Reduce... I mean, so here's the thing. Reduces a body and everything inside. So would it also reduce the amount of water in the water skin, though?
Hey, Roland,
would
come
that
here.
work?
You need to swallow this balloon.
No, the reason that what
Because
he's
if it
talking
didn't,
about,
then it would burst open.
well,
if you were to reduce someone and then give them enough water to be satiated, the water would expand to the same ratio when they were re-enlarged.
no, that's what we're hoping for, Frank.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like that's how that would work, because if that didn't work that way, then reduce and enlarge would have a lot of problems.
What happens if you reduce and then go
The
get a
amount of blood in your
transfusion?
body would be half of what you would need to survive.
You pass out. You just like die. Every time you come back,
Well, the difference
reduce is
between your
actually
blood,
an instant kill spell.
the difference between
After
your
a minute.
your
After a
blood and the
It's a
water
time bomb.
is your blood went through the reduce and enlarge with you, whereas the water never did the initial step.
Oh,
But it
man,
has
if
to
you-
come back.
If you get like really good at the spell, can you just be like, I want to reduce everything except like your muscles, and then you're just like, uh-oh, you just wreck 'em.
That'd be just weird. That'd be weird.
You could basically kill someone with reduce.
Well, I mean, to that point, like you could have someone at full size eat like a 1 pound cheeseburger, reduce them and just explode them.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
yeah.
no, because when they reduce, the cheeseburger reduces with them because it was part of them when they got reduced. But if I don't know if they could finish a 1 pound cheeseburger if I reduced them and then handed them a cheeseburger.
Would they be hungry?
But I
when
guess if you enlarged them and they ate a dragon and then
they reduce back to normal size, then
they just die.
Then they would die based off of these rules.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to eat a dragon.
Oh my god, we're gonna kill the big baddie by.
This is what our whole family has been talking about while we're walking. Family.
While you're walking.
So we enlarge the bad guy, have him swallow a broadsword.
Well, why would the bad guy swallow a broadsword, even if he wasn't?
What if we reduce the broadsword and hide it in a sandwich?
Oh.
Then he
Get another
eats it,
drill.
and then it expands.
Yeah, in his stomach.
He's dead.
That's how we'll get Malhoun, guys. Damn it! I already gave away the scone.
Well,
would have been a good idea.
Everybody think about it? Think about it. What's Malhoun's favorite sandwich?
Lemon scone.
You'd be incorrect. It's a shit sandwich because he's a shit bag.
A high five, Ripple.
That was a pretty good one.
God. But yeah, so this is what you see in the distance.
It's actually dogwood.
You're still about 100 feet off. You're technically a little bit off the map, but I want you to see the map, so
a lot of bones.
use your imagination. This is what you've been walking on.
Ow.
Is there anything that we could do with all these bones, like creatively?
I'm gonna pick one up in case I ever find a dog.
Actually, I do
Sure,
want
you
to
have
take
a bone.
bones with me. I'll take some bones.
You can take some bones.
Runes.
We all
You can carve some runes out of bones.
We all start stuffing our bags full of bones.
He's got, hey, Anam has a handy haversack, so you just shove that full of bones.
Yeah, I do.
Which technically isn't from another dimension. It's just larger than you'd expect because of the way it's made. Because they're
got so many pockets.
We're not in luck. Find familiar does not include a dog.
Gosh darn it.
But it does include my favorite thing. The octopus.
It's pretty great. Because then you can just throw octopuses at people, and they're like, whoa.
How did you know that's what I wanted to do?
It's actually octopi.
I mean, it makes sense.
I bet you with with an enlarged Brixham, we could really get that thing cooking towards Malhoun's face.
You know, I was thinking to myself on the break,
Practice.
you know, it's taking a while to get the Malhoun, and, you know, maybe we should move it. And I'm like, you know what? This isn't my fault that much that it's taking a while to get the Malhoun.
It's true. We do have long conversations about bones along the way and all the.
I think it is Mike's fault because Mike's like,
Yeah,
but it is.
Here's Malhoun in the distance, and then also here is all of your friends in a city on fire being attacked by Nurgle.
That's true.
What are you gonna do?
I also don't try and rush you along when you get into your side conversations because they're funny.
You also could just make Malhoun right here, right now.
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
that's
Nice
not,
You have the
Malhoun.
power to end this at any point.
but I don't want it. Anyway, so now are you guys closer?
torture.
Are you guys walking up to the entrance?
Yeah. And I would
Yeah.
fill
Is
these.
everyone, before you open the door, is everybody
Yeah, I'd want to be
walking
closer
up?
to here.
Okay.
And
was
I would
taking
fill
a
people
holiday.
in that I'm hearing the sad screams of a trapped animal
Sure.
in my head.
Okay. So
Have
I'm gonna
we-
roll in a backpack of
how long have we
water
been walking?
before he goes.
How
You've
long
been
have you
walking for about an
for?
hour and a half.
Okay, well.
Oh, where's Friendo?
I already took invisibility off. Frendo's here. I don't have a character token for Frendo.
The boy.
I ready, Mumbo.
No, I'm not bringing the boy yet. He'll be back though. Don't worry.
I'm stealthing.
You feel stealthy.
But I
The
would
doors are
give,
not actually locked. I just want everyone to get into position before we barge in. And this was the easiest way for me to do that.
I'm also.
I am worried that we're gonna
Wait,
have
actually,
to
I
fight
still get
when we
advantage
open
'cause
the
I'm still
fucking door.
the color of.
Yeah, Ripple, let me.
Yeah, you're
over
still the
there.
color bum.
Fuck
Okay, so
yeah.
you and I both feel pretty
That's
stealthy.
Yeah.
better.
Maybe you just attack the door in case it's a mimic.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say it's probably a door.
So everyone's in position.
We did lose a mimic once. It could be here.
I do. 1 second. I want to
Just
look
kidding.
through the window.
Nothing happens when you open the door.
This is why we haven't gotten to Malhoun yet.
Now, you see, if we'd have opened
If you
the
look through
door,
the window,
I'd be able
so
to see right now.
as the door is opened by Brixham and you look closely through the door, you see that there are no signs of life inside. The interior of this still has that smooth bone on the wall, and on the floor you see what looks like a marble bone composite that also looks very smooth. You can see that there is a display case to the left of the entrance, so if you were to walk in and then turn left, your character
What do you
turn
think
left.
they
Yeah,
used
yeah.
to glue all the bones together, Brixham?
Bone glue.
Horses.
Everybody stand on top of each other. They can't see us if we're standing on top of each other.
No, I can't move now.
You
You can't
also see, so
WASD?
there
I
is
can,
a
but-
circular pit going downward in the upper corner over here. Some columns and some various decorations. In the south, there is a small throne that looks like it's made of bones. This looks oddly jagged compared to the rest of everything. We're not talking like Game of Thrones throne jagged, but we're getting there.
I cast
And then
Mage
there's
Hand and I
also-
shake the throne.
It does not move. It seems to be larger than the 10 pounds that you can actually move with it, or heavier.
I float the Mage Hand over to the chest, and I open the chest with the Mage Hand.
So these are both actually display cases.
I open the display case with the
display.
Mage Hand.
So you go to do that, and they do seem locked. To the north, so you notice that the display case to the south is empty. The display case to the north, you see what looks like two thin sheets of glass stuck together and a small splotch of red in the center. The display itself reads "Life Everlasting."
Blood.
Yo, I
Yeah.
think they've got the blood of Jesus Christ in this display case.
Well, given our father's profession, the fact that we know Ultramarines died here, and the number of skulls embossed in the floor, is that the blood of the Emperor?
You've no way of knowing. There's really no role I could give you. Like, there's no way.
Roll a
That's-
blood of the Emperor check.
You can make any
All right,
assumption
if I-
you'd like, but there's
All right.
nothing.
How about this? I'm gonna roll a 1d100, and on a 100,
I'm
Wow.
not agreeing to this
Wow.
because there's still nothing.
Can we
There's
send
no
the blood
way
out to
for you to
23andMe?
know. Sure.
Great. Okay, I'll grab it.
The display case does look locked.
no,
It
he's
does seem
grabbing the
like-
display case.
But does it look trapped?
Do an investigation check.
With
No,
guidance.
you. Oh, thank you.
You want me to investigate?
Kind of, yeah.
Alright,
Ripple, can you see if this is trapped?
Step back.
Yep. I high five Brixham.
I have 5 on my way back. Good idea, Cruiser.
Oh yeah, it's a great call.
It does not seem trapped, but the lock, you can tell with that investigation, does seem both physical and magical in nature.
It doesn't seem trapped, but it's a mechanical magical lock.
What if we tag team this?
I will help
sitting
you
on-
with the magical component.
What are you doing for the magical component?
Rolling an Arcana die.
That does not work with magical locks. Normally you need something else to open it up.
Well, he's doing the mechanical part.
Sure. So you can do a thieves tool check, but usually with magical locks you need some form of spell. Dispel magic, knock. Some way to get rid of the magic
I can do
itself.
that.
There you
I
go.
cast spell magic. Forgot I had that.
Sure. And then a thieves tool for the mechanical.
Just gonna give it. Oh, okay. Oh.
It really wants you to use your psionic power.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I will have to ask you this first. Did an 18 succeed?
Yes. So you do not have to
Okay.
use your psi stuff.
It still made me roll it.
Then just give
I'm
yourself.
gonna give myself that back.
Took
Yep.
away. Yeah. So you are able to open it up, and you can take whatever this is. Nothing bad happens to you.
It's blood of the Emperor. I know
Oh. I think that happened. I'll look into that more after.
Gabagulio's on the throne.
Yeah. I am.
You
sitting
are on the throne. You feel slightly more in charge, but no actual other effects take place.
I didn't say anything before you guys opened that and took it, but I'm going to say, like, good job, guys. That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
I am going to try to sneakily have my mage hand go up to Gabagulio and tie his shoelaces together.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Be bad at that.
So you don't succeed in doing that, but as your mage hand is trying to get to his shoes, you actually pick up a piece of paper that was below the throne instead.
Ah, what I meant to do the whole time, and I return the paper to myself and read it.
With the matted sleight of hand check, Gabagulio could tell that you didn't mean to take out the paper. That was 100% by accident.
Angry face.
So
Did you just say angry face?
Yeah, I'm wearing like these tinted glasses. You can't see my eyes, so like I'm kind of expressionless most of the time because I don't really use my eyebrows very much. So yeah, angry face.
So
Say it
You can't
again.
just say that people don't understand your emotions because they can't see your eyes.
Well, no. He didn't say they couldn't see their eyes. He said they couldn't see his eyebrows. But if you zoom in on that character portrait, those are the bushiest goddamn eyebrows I've ever seen.
I said you can't see my eyes, and I don't
he
use
doesn't
my
express
eyebrows.
with his eyebrow. Yeah.
Right. That's why I'm saying I don't believe you.
I mean, I have to squint.
Also,
I
do
have
you
to-
dye
I-
your hair?
listen,
Your eyebrows and your hair are two different colors.
Hold on. I have to keep my
I know he's insecure about that.
There's no straps on these glasses at all. I have to keep my eyes like squinted shut in order for me to
true.
hold these glasses in place.
They're the
I
most
cannot use my
impractical
eyebrows.
glasses.
I cannot make expressions with my eyebrows because they're holding my glasses in place.
It's
What
actually
about-
very tiresome. You should be getting a level of exhaustion at least once per day.
I've been taking
be
it
dead
just in
by
case.
now.
No, he gets it back though at every long rest. The start of the day he gets a level of exhaustion because he didn't sleep that well. His face
That's why
was just
I roll so bad.
all
Yeah,
screwed
he
up.
just never would have recovered from that early exhaustion that he gained, though, because you don't. Right? Like, you lose it at one per day.
That's true. He would be dead right now.
Maybe I am.
Well, he has died. a
Maybe
few
he's
times.
been dead the whole time. He has died. So the peeps of paper.
The peeps of paper.
The peeps of paper.
I was
As you
gonna
pull
let
it
that
back
one go.
to yourself,
I
it
was not.
is written in common, and it looks like it is a piece torn out of a journal. And the entry on this piece of paper reads, I witnessed what one could only call true enlightenment today. Whereas in the past I have thought myself an utter failure and one to be shunned, I have been overcome by a soothing idea that not only am I not a failure, but I should be attempting to make others like me. In my dream, I saw a lab to the north and a path to the ruins of Megaton where I will find the research and equipment I need to make this dream a reality. I leave tomorrow.
Can you imagine how much of our problems would be solved if we just opened up a therapy clinic somewhere around here?
Why? Are you saying that because that incel tried to destroy Megaton?
It's like everything that's happened. Just really seems like it would benefit from that.
Also, think of the money we could make.
Gabagulio clearly needs it as well, so really kill two birds with one stone.
I don't think successful therapists go into open up a therapy practice to become rich.
I don't think the other members of their family are the therapists for the business that they open.
Family.
Do we get to be therapists? Family.
Family.
Well, no, I mean, we would hire external people.
That's
family.
the end game.
That sounds expensive.
You just said it would be lucrative.
For the therapists.
Well, right.
No.
Never mind. Let's proceed.
We would own the practice and underpay the therapists.
Oh, do we own the therapist?
Or pay them properly. I mean, yeah.
They get paid an amount separate from an amount that we receive. Anywho, it looks like how far down is that hole?
It looks like it goes 2 floors down, but you can stop partway through. So you can go down 1 floor and go down 2. It looks like it's about 7-8 feet down, so you wouldn't take damage by jumping.
Time for our family handhold.
Family.
I didn't roll and get
Family.
Family.
While we're going down, I ask Ripple.
When
what
you
kind of
make these
certifications
holes,
do you
Mike,
think we
could
need?
you make them 5 wide in the future?
Oh, no. I don't choose. That's actually something. I guess I could technically make it larger. I put that on the map, but it's usually the pre-sized ones, but I could actually make that larger or smaller.
I just want them to be large enough that the whole family could jump down.
I'm just happy that the program I use to make maps lets me make things with multiple layers now.
Family.
So I've been able to make buildings. So you jump down a floor. And
Roll for initiative.
nope. On this floor. As you jump down and you land on here, you can see what looks like some form of to the next way down, what looks like the bottom of this, a form of shimmer. And you can see the lines of the shimmer seem to attach one to each room. And as you look around, you see right above, or I guess right on this wall of the circle, the beginning, the middle, and the end. Cleanse the mind, body, and soul to continue.
Can I just insert 2 quarters?
No.
Okay.
Where? What?
I don't know.
What?
All right. So I'm clearly the mind of this group, and Brixham is the soul. Which one of you 3 wants to be the body?
I do.
Yeah, actually, that checks out.
In this room, it looks like the tile itself has switched to just a normal tile. There are lights that are lit that surround the entire area. You still see no one, but there are 3 rooms that go off of this area.
Is there
There's
anything
3?
denoting differences in the rooms?
This one doesn't have a door.
That one does not have a door.
Ooh, I like that one.
I'm going to peer in and investigate this room without stepping in it.
Sure.
Guidance.
So,
With guidance.
I'm gonna
You can do a perception check, sure.
because he doesn't need it.
I said investigate.
no, but if you're looking, sorry, if you are looking
do
at a
a-
room
I'll
without
do a-
getting close to it, it is a
You don't get
I'll
perception.
do a
name your check.
perception.
That's not how the game works.
Without going in it. Yeah.
All right.
I'll
Enough.
look at it from the doorway.
Do you have more than Kreezor
That's technically
does?
a
As
wall,
much as
there
I
you go.
don't want to give, as much as I don't want to give our brother credit, he does have pretty good eyes.
He does. I have a minimum of 18.
Touche.
Because he has the.
You want some
Yeah,
help?
he's got
The rogue.
reliable talent, which
Yeah.
does outweigh my
He,
makes it
observation.
really
he can
good for a
definitely
lot of
he
stuff.
can roll higher than I can, but
You
A reliable
statistically
talent,
roll
so
better,
good.
yes.
Would you like some
Yeah.
help?
Does that work?
No, because you can't technically take up the same. In this case, you wouldn't be able to give help, but you could give guidance.
Okay.
I use Mage Hand to massage his shoulders as I whisper from the back, "You've got this."
With
Does
disadvantage.
that give him advantage?
Wait. No, it doesn't work as advantage, but those
But ask me if I want to use side bolster knack. I'm like, this isn't a pass-fail, so I'm just going to go with the number.
Right, I don't. Yeah, you don't need to. I mean, it could be a pass-fail. Who knows?
That's fair, I guess.
So you see into this small, cramped room to your south, 2 tiles with skull and crossbones sit in this room. And as you look around, you see what looks like 2 desks or work tables to the southwest, a series of small coffin-like compartments to the north, and what looks like, with that perception check, you were able to count a total of 7 skulls. An inscription, as you look above and at the ceiling of this room as you enter, reads, "One requires 7, one requires 2. Press them both at once, or they'll get you 2."
Would somebody type that?
What do we have 7 and 2 of?
How many skulls are in the room?
7.
72.
What are there
72
2 of in the
skulls,
room?
okay.
So we
72.
push 2 of them at the exact same time, and then we push the remaining 5.
Well, no, so there's the 2 pressure plates with the skull and crossbones on it.
One
In the
requires 7 skulls and one requires 2.
And we've
So
got
one pressure
7.
plate needs 7 skulls on it, and one needs 2.
You want to go outside and get 2 more and just load up?
Well, why can't we just rest
there-
Why can't we just have 2 of us lay down and rest their heads on it? That way it's the same as a skull.
I don't like that. That sounds dangerous. That looks scary.
Yeah, something bad could happen to our
Sounds
skulls.
practical.
Are there skulls in the
I
room?
like mine.
7.
There are 7 skulls in the room.
No. I mean, why don't we just use the ones that are sitting right there?
Because
'Cause
Kreesdor,
there's
we need 9.
Wait, there's 2 doors
We all
over there.
grabbed, but no, this is easier. We all filled our pockets full of bones. We all said we filled our pockets full
Somehow,
of bones.
none of those were skulls.
God
I
damn
did-
it!
I did say we should just go outside and look for one, though. But there are 2 doors. What are the odds there's a skull behind this door?
That's fair. We could take a look.
Yeah, there's nothing saying you can't look at the other rooms, too.
The skulls we did pick up turned to ash.
No, I wasn't going to do that this time. I'm just going to say you didn't pick up any skulls.
Don't
Hey,
walk
guys.
in.
It's a small room that might hold a skull.
Oh, okay. Well,
Would
all right.
someone like to do?
okay.
Gabagulio could do. Do you want to look around while you're in there?
So hold on, I didn't open the door. Somebody else opened the door.
Yeah, arcane
You
lock.
open the door and you walk in the room.
I did not open the door. I walked in the room.
No, he is right.
Oh.
He is right.
Maybe
I
Ripple
opened the
opened the
door.
door.
He walked in the room. I didn't
Yeah.
expect him to walk in the room, though.
He opened the door. I walked in the room. 'Cause
So
I'm in charge. I sat on
at
the
a
throne.
glance, you see a small room. In front of you is a bench that sits roughly 4 in the top of the room, and a small dais of water sits in the south. And you are able to make out a description that reads, "Let all bear witness to your past fears to cleanse the soul."
Ooh.
Oh God!
This is
In a
my
past life, we've done this.
I'm gonna look
Hold on,
in.
Gabagulio. It said the soul.
Oh.
So you look in and you don't see anything but a shimmer of water, a layer of water.
I back away
We have to
really
all sit
quickly
down.
when Brixham says something about a soul. I'm like, oh, I
I
sold
know that looks like it only fits 2 people, but there is technically seat for 4. I just
Look.
didn't have enough room to make it 4 wide in this little area.
Anam, come in, take a seat, and watch your brother's fears come to life.
Oh, good.
Last time it was.
I hope it's not
We have
spiders.
this time. Oh, it might be spiders.
Dang it, it's spiders.
That's all Brixham's thinking of now.
Hey, Brixham, what'd you see?
I think we all have to. Where's Kreesor?
The ceiling.
He's still back there. He's just
Water
he's
hasn't spoken to him
he's
yet.
scared.
I think it requires
These
us
are
to sit
come
on
in
the
here.
bench.
It's bad.
As long as
Oh.
we'll say you're all sitting on the bench if you'd like to. Technically, it does sit 4, but
I'm guessing this is the mind
Base.
puzzle.
What?
The riddle to get in said there was mind,
let me
body,
actually
and
just
soul.
post this in chat so that we remember. That was the very beginning. The sign that's over the center says the beginning, the middle, and the end, because the mind, body, and soul to continue. The body. I
So the
can't
body
switch. I can't switch that.
sidle.
I can't. I couldn't
So-
switch it. I tried.
I got it for you.
The first door is probably the mind, and then the skull one's probably the body, and then this one's the soul.
Let me post the inscription that is in the room that you're currently in as well, so that you can see. That's what
my
was
guess.
currently in the room you are in.
No, I don't know if I have it in me to figure out a character primordial fear again.
It's true. We've done this before.
I mean,
I think I got it. One.
All right, everybody have a sit.
I'll go if nobody wants to
Alright.
volunteer.
I'll go.
anybody got
I
any
can give you a
popcorn?
good.
I thought we're all having a sit.
Yeah,
Well, 4 of us need to sit.
you're the only one that's not on the bench.
Oh,
There you go.
I thought one of us
As
had to
you all
watch
sit
and the other
down-
4 had to sit.
As all 4 of you sit down, the door closes and locks behind you.
Well, now
And
that's my new
the-
fear.
The basin
I'm
itself
never
great.
sitting
starts to
down
shimmer.
again.
Right.
Shit always happens. Is that all
What-
that happens?
what
The
you
door
doing?
just shuts and
Sure. That's what happened at the moment. But what are you?
I stare
What
into
do
the
you
pool
do?
of water.
Okay. And what do you see? You tell me what you see.
Oh boy, this is fear, right?
Yes, that would be your.
Oh,
Your
let's
prompt.
say that we're back at the city council, and our mom gets stabbed by Malhoun with the unhealable knife, and then he looks up and he does some other weird big spell and wipes out the rest of my family, and I'm unable to prevent it.
Family.
family.
Emily.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Ripple.
Alrighty.
Bye, Ripple.
God damn, that is exactly enough to pass. So as you find the feeling, as everyone in the room gets the feeling of loss flow over you, as you're all looking and focusing on Ripple. Ripple, you feel like you're almost giving into it, and a hand crawls out of the basin a little bit, and then at the last second, you are able to overcome this fear. You are able to shake it off entirely. Everyone instantly, the feeling of loss is gone. You find it is replaced with the feeling of togetherness, the feeling of family.
Family.
And the hand goes back in. The door opens back up again, and you now see that the word soul in the beginning inscription is green.
Good job, Ripple.
Huh.
Good job, brother.
How did you know how to do that?
Stare into water?
Yeah.
Well, it said, let all bear witness to your past fears and cleanse the soul. And there was a bench that sat 4 and a reflecting pool for 1. There's 5 of us. I don't know how this building knew there'd be 5 of us, but... Actually, I'm going to make an Arcana check to see how this building would know that there are 5 of us.
Maybe there have always been 5 of us. Wait a minute.
Roll an Arcana check. I'll give it to you with that. You have a feeling that the building itself it changes in a way depending on the people that go down to this level at once.
Oh, The more you know.
But yeah, so you still have 2 rooms. 2 trials.
There weren't any skulls in that room, were there?
Correct.
No.
There were none.
Oh, there's definitely going to be a skull in this next room. Boop. Whoop.
Hey.
So,
All right.
at a glance, just by looking in, you still need to check after this if you want, but just as your normal glance, you see what looks like 2 mini mausoleums sitting in the south with a coffin with a skeleton that does not have a skull. I know the picture shows it, but I couldn't find one without it. On what looks like those kind of a couple series of small coffins. The inscription in this room, it's that there's not actually there.
All right.
There's no skulls in this room. I was gonna say yes, and they turn to dust when you leave, but I didn't want to do that.
That's too mean.
I think Ross might have actually quit at that point.
I don't know. You broke me on the carpet. Everything else after that is just numbness.
So the inscription reads, "Fill the mausoleums, but beware. To survive this trial takes great fortitude."
Who has the highest constitution?
I got a 2.
There are 2 mausoleums.
Probably none of us.
I have a +3.
Oh, maybe you.
Yeah, it might be.
Damn.
It might be you.
+2.
So, also, as Krizor is walking in with your passive perception, you are able to find what looks like some scribbles on the east wall. You see what looks like a number 20 with an arrow to the side of it that's pointing down. You go down the wall a little bit and you see a number 10 with an arrow that seems to be pointing up.
What?
You can look harder if you would like to.
I look harder. I really want to investigate this place.
You can do it. You can do an investigation check, yeah.
But he does it with his eyes closed.
Okay. So as you look harder, you're able to see in the middle of them what looks like a number 5 with something scratched out. You are able to also see the letter. So you're able to see the word seconds on the wall. And then way above it, which you can barely see, it says total 1 minute. It looks like someone is writing a chart out of how long to stay in these is required. And they're trying to math something out that has to do with 1 minute, 20 seconds with an arrow going down, 10 seconds with an arrow going up, and then a 5 with something scratched out in the center of them.
5 chances. Less. It has to be less than 20 seconds, more than 10.
See if I can paint this out real quick.
Could you carve this in soapstone for us and mail us each a tablet? Frank will pay for shipping.
I will, yeah. He's working on it right now. That's why he hasn't responded.
I think we just gotta get in.
And I did, yeah. And it looks like to the side of the 20, the 5, and the 10, you see the letter S with also things scratched out on it. This is a special. Don't judge it.
Is that Supermoon?
If I put up the instructions on how to make Irish soda bread, how many of the numbers line up?
It'd be funny if this one actually went super complicated with it just because of what happened last time.
Where did we post the picture to this puzzle? There.
Right there.
Wow. Oh boy. Does that say sorry?
I said sorry.
You know, it
So
does
the
look
1
like
minute
somebody
above
locked Mike in a
20
room and he carved that on the wall while drinking. So
20 arrow down, and then you see the scribbles are where something has been scribbled off, either through time. It actually looks very much like it's just scribbled off through time. It was not on purpose that it was scribbled off. It faded. Sorry, to the right of the minute, it would say 1 minute total.
1 minute total. 10. A 20 reduces it. A 10 increases it. A 5 catches you on fire and you have to say you're sorry.
Yep.
1 minute. Is that 20 health per 5 seconds?
It's not that meta. A character in the world drew this. And since hit points aren't like...
The hit points of the group have to be divisible by 20. Got it.
That's how it is. It's no. Oh, this is like in Final Fantasy. I think it's 5, where it's level death. If your level is divisible by a certain amount, then you just instantly die.
Oh god,
Okay.
I hate that fucking spell because you're always like all level 60 when you find it, and he's either base 5 or 10.
You just die.
Every time.
You get that one person that died in a previous encounter that's low level gets to survive, or like 1 level lower can survive, and then have to tank somehow win.
And then catches up, and then everyone dies.
Yep, in the next encounter.
So what if we have to split the time between the 5 of us?
That just means we have 20 seconds each.
If I hop into one of these mausoleums to test this out and gain us some data,
Sure.
will one of
You're
you
able
guys
to-
yank me out if I die?
Of course.
So you hop into the mausoleum. The door itself does not close, but you do feel a sickening force imposing itself on you, and that is increasing in intensity.
I'm counting down his seconds.
How long are you planning on staying in there? Are you trying to until you can't bear it anymore? Like what?
Until
Like-
something really starts
Until
happening.
something happens.
So I would
Okay.
start describing the feeling to these guys like I'm feeling ill and like horrendous all of a sudden.
I take out
Yeah,
my notebook and I'm recording all of the symptoms as a good field researcher.
He's just feeling very sick, very ill. He's feeling like he's even like every bit of his body feels sore, like down to the bone. And as you are counting, I need you to make a con save, Kreezor, at 15 seconds.
You hear me go, oh god.
Oh boy.
That's a kidney stone.
You take 26 necrotic damage.
That it?
Impressive.
Holy
Impressive.
Jesus Christ. I just start screaming.
And-
I'd run in and try and pull him out.
You're able to pull him out just fine. And as that happens, as the first 15 seconds pass, you see at the back of the crypt what looks like a quarter of a circle fill up.
I will take my turn.
Oh my god,
The second that Kreezor leaves, the circle goes away. The second there's no one in the crypt, the circle goes away.
So, just so you know, it seems like we can't leave until the next participant goes in. So be ready to follow me in if I have to tag out.
Or
Wait, you said
what
the
if
second
we-
that he left, it went away, right?
Yep.
Yes, but
And you no longer feel the buildup anymore in your system, Kreezor. But you
Okay, so I immediately feel better other than having
immediately
had
feel
half
better the
my health
second that you walk
wiped out.
so I can't leave until a second person is in here. But I'm going to sit
Is
here
that
as
where-
long as I can.
Yeah, there's also we could double time with 2 crypts.
Yeah, I mean, we could try 2 people in one and see if it splits the damage.
Can all 4 of us, can like 2 people fit in each one?
You could. Yeah, you could. No, sorry. This is only. It looks like it's only. Yeah, no, 2 people can.
Two in each side?
It is just enough to fit 2 people.
Sure.
All right. I want to
Come
be
in, like-
close enough that I can yank somebody out. If
So
they
what
go
is the plan
unconscious.
for the 2 that are going, or who's going into the crypt? How long are you planning on staying in?
I'm
You know
gonna
that something
I'm gonna
happened
play
at
it by
15
ear.
seconds.
I'm gonna go for 15 seconds and see how it goes.
You're going to go for 15, exactly 15 seconds, okay. And
Just at
because that
least
is when something would happen.
I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna see how it goes, and then I will make a determination
And
from
the
there.
the two Brixham and Ripple are going in there?
Yeah, I'm going.
For the same?
I'm going in.
Okay. You did
Adam,
feel like you
me
would
at 10
know.
seconds.
Okay. You do know that you're able to walk out of there at any time. Someone didn't need to actually pull you out, Crazer. You feel a little bit weak, but you
Okay.
still are able to walk out. And what did you say, Brixham?
I just asked Anam to switch with me at 10 seconds.
Okay. So the clock starts ticking as you guys get in there. You start feeling sick and just disgusting. 10 seconds passed. How are you guys switching? What are you guys exactly doing?
I would wait for Anam to come into the crypt before I would leave the crypt.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
you
I'll-
wait for that to happen, and the clock keeps ticking. Brixham, as you leave, you feel better, and Anam, you feel like you're start getting sick. 15 seconds passed. Anam, you don't have to make a con save. Ripple, I need you to make a con save.
Alrighty.
As in both of
Anam
your
needs to switch
crypts,
up.
a quarter fills up. Okay, so you're only going to take half of this. You take 11
Nice.
points of necrotic damage.
All right, Gabagolia, let's get ready to swap in 10 seconds here.
Sure.
So now we're at the.
If we just
we're at the 15
rotate every
seconds.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
Is that what you'd like to try?
Yeah.
I'm gonna now that I
Yes.
see that, I'm also going to swap out with Gabagulio at my now 10-second mark.
Sure.
Yeah, once
Um,
I've been in here for 10 seconds, I'm going to swap.
As you guys are rotating, you are able to successfully swap out and rotate without anyone taking any more damage. And both of the
Excellent.
circles fully fill up.
Good job, everyone.
The writing on the wall is to denote how often the damage is done.
Mm.
Someone had to figure it out. You
Well, they
figured
did
it
a
out.
poor
it felt
job.
good
with
figuring
your
it out. Let
face.
me tell you.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up and engrave the word seconds next to 20 and 10,
Sure.
and till damage, or next
Okay.
to 10. I'm going to say before 10 seconds before damage is dealt.
It was 15 seconds before damage is dealt.
Well, yeah.
What was the 20?
15 is owie.
Yeah. What was
The
the
20 was someone just writing down the fact that it doesn't happen again at 20. They were not great at keeping time. They wanted to see the upper end, and then they were able to see that you could stay in there for 10 seconds. But apparently they didn't make it because most of their body is hanging out
Skullless.
over there.
Yeah.
Yep. And as you look into the center room, the body word is green.
Well, so is my body.
What?
Body yada yada yada.
Are there any skulls in here?
There are no skulls in there.
We could use
God damn
Kreezor's.
it.
He's not using it.
That's fair.
Hey, look, I gained us a lot of valuable information.
By taking 26 necrotic damage to the face.
By nearly having Mike KO me.
Oh, that wasn't even close to a KO. You're level 7.
Yeah,
You
so
can take it.
I don't think you actually could have killed me if you rolled max.
No,
Just
36
shoulder.
damage does not kill anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're back to the room in the bottom. Let
don't have
me
any more skulls.
repost. Correct. That is the inscription in this room.
One requires. Is there
Press
any?
them both at once or of once?
Did I say? Oh, it's supposed to be at
Oh,
once. Sorry, there's
okay,
a typo in my typo in the document that I copy pasted.
Yeah.
There's so many typos in my notes. It's kind of crazy. I don't even know how I get the same thing across that I mean to say.
Okay, so there are 7 skulls in here. Is everything else number complete on the map other than the 7 skulls?
What do you mean?
Like
Your number can put in the map.
Like if I was
That's a wall.
inventorying the things in the room, is
Oh,
the
yeah.
map accurate other than there being 7 skulls?
Right, that's the only thing that is actually accurate. Yeah. That is not accurate. There are 7 skulls in the room.
I am going to go out on a limb here and assume that the skull and crossbones skull does not count as 1 each.
That's
If they
like
count
part of
as-
the fixture, right?
Well, because if it counted as 1 each, we could put 6 in 1, which is what we have
That would
enough
make sense.
for.
I mean,
Ooh.
It isn't raised at all, if that's what you're asking, as far as out of the fixture, but who knows? It might work.
Well, the problem is that if it doesn't work, we will join them too.
Is there
But then there'll be
any
enough-
indication of which plate requires the 7 and which requires the 2?
The one on top would say 7, and the one on bottom would say 2.
All right.
Is
I'm not
there
gonna
any
guess
sort of
that.
hip or light up fire or anything that indicates how many they have? Like a little battery charging meter or whatever?
No. These actually do not have any battery charging meters that
Gotcha.
show.
Is there anywhere to plug in my iPhone?
Yes, but it's on the next level. So you're
Fine.
gonna have to just hope the charge lasts long enough.
What about my Android?
There are several,
It's already
but
dead.
they're wherever that bonfire is to the east. Campfire. Campfire's to the east.
Where can I charge
Really,
his
whoever's
Android?
up your butt. Got him.
Hey, fucking walked right into that one.
I did. I did.
Ooh.
Is there anything on these workbenches?
There is nothing on those workbenches. Actually, we'll say that's where some of the skulls are that aren't currently on the map properly.
Right, there. If it's not skulls, we're looking for
Oh.
9 of something.
And there is another note from said journal on the workbenches as well.
Oh, yeah, let's read that bad boy.
Sure.
No, burn it.
Got it.
Sure. It is once again in common. And it reads, I have returned with a small 20 new friends in tow. They follow my every word, though I try my best not to command them to do everything, because free will should always be held in the highest regard. Even with a small amount of nudging when necessary, for example, I needed to tell them to kill that Belmont patrol, or all of this would have been for nothing. And that's where it ends. It cuts off abruptly.
How dry is this ink?
Very dry.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we at least bare minimum know that the oldest it could possibly be is he wrote this and went to Megaton. That's not what he did, but that's
so
the
you
oldest.
know-
That's the newest it could be. Sorry.
One of the things you would know about is that he did. I'm assuming you know who wrote this.
The doctor.
Can you just say just so I don't? Okay, there we
Yeah.
go. I just double check. You know that he had a lab in that very first place you went that he abandoned a good amount of time ago.
Yeah.
That was
So
to the
it's been-
north
it's
of
a while,
Megaton.
yeah.
So he might have gone there and back, and this could be a long time ago, or it could even still be somewhat recent. But this could be a good amount of time ago.
I think it's a real long time.
It's been such a long time.
One
Forever.
requires 7 and one requires.
Excuse me.
Should we carbon date it?
Yes.
No.
I would like to start
So,
the carbon dating.
My
process.
my 2 votes are either we rest 2 of our heads on one and put the 7 skulls on the other, or assume that the skulls on the plates each count as 1 and put 6 in one on 6 on one and 1 on the other. I
I'd
don't have
rather
a
go
good
the 6 and 1 than lay our heads on.
Yeah, personally, I would rather that.
What if we
That would be
did
good.
What would it be completely foolproof if we did 6 and 1 and also laid one of our heads on each? Because then, if the skulls on the plates count, then it doesn't matter because that means they were just looking for skulls, not human heads. And if they don't count, then our skulls are on there.
What if it backfires and counts as 8 and 3?
That's fair. All right, let's try the 6 and 1.
Is there 9 of anything in this room?
No.
Is anything
So-
else called a skull?
I definitely think it's one or the other of the two things that we've already thought of. I just don't know which it is.
I think that it's wanted a little bit of skin in the game from us each time, so I think it wants us to be on the pedestal. But I certainly don't feel good about it.
Yeah, it would definitely
See-
would be weird to just have, like, we just put 6 in one skull and then we. Yeah.
I'm thinking that, like, if one person held 6 of them and one person held one of them, that technically there's that many skulls on the platforms.
I'd be game for that. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
hold. I'm gonna go hold
Yeah.
one up like Macbeth, and start walking towards the far one.
Okay.
Do you need me to enlarge you to hold 6?
No.
You're able to with both do that.
I
If
can
Gabagool is
juggle.
holding 6, I imagine.
He's got his arms full.
So Gabagool goes with 6, Ripple goes with 1. You both step on it at the same time. You hear a into place, and you feel like you solved it. As you look
Would-
back to the center,
Dang,
you
guys.
see the barrier drop, and the word mind goes green.
Oh, all right.
Would
I'm
laying our
way
heads on it have done it?
Either one. So the only way that you would have failed that if you just put 6 and 1 on, because the skulls do not count. You just needed 2 of your skulls, 2 of your minds.
I honestly thought we were going to end up going to a different room, and that's why we had to stand on them, or that maybe it was weight activated, and that's why we had to step
That's
on
all.
them, and it was like the
Because we're never
difference in
doing this
weight.
puzzle again. What happens if we had failed that one?
You take. Let's see. Let me scroll up.
Roll a
little bit.
new character and start over.
No, it's not instant death. It's a high DC. It's DC 18 con save, where you take 4d10 poison damage and are poisoned for an hour.
Ah,
That's what I said.
But yeah,
Roll a new character.
you were able to make your way down. You do see that as the barrier kind of shimmers away off of the side here, a third note kind of falls off, one that kind of blended in a bit with the bone.
I read the
Would you
note.
like to read it or burn it?
We're gonna freeze this one.
The frozen note, you can still read the comment through it, but now it's nice and frozen. It reads, "My friends have started to fight among themselves while I am out and looking for more people to join my group. One currently sits in a coffin letting out the most excruciating yells, but I can't get near him or else I might get attacked by the other ones of my friends. Maybe I should command him to stop. But what am I doing at that point?" And that is where that also abruptly cuts off. As the author seems to be contemplating using his power of command, which he had talked that he didn't seem to want to use previously.
Interesting. Whee!
And you're dead.
Neat.
It was actually the hundredest of footest 8-foot drops you've ever seen.
I mean, I can cast slow fall.
Yeah, but you didn't think you needed to until you were already at the bottom.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it swallowed you so instantly. The reaction didn't even work.
I instantly
track
fell
of time.
100 feet.
Yeah, but it was impressive.
I went
lost
light
physics.
speed. I actually went so fast that I went back in time before I jumped.
Yes, and you're constantly stuck in between those
But
two
you
stages. For the rest
fractured
of
exactly.
eternity.
You fractured your existence, so you
I
can't.
keep watching myself jump from the top because I got to
Yes.
the bottom before I did it.
That is correct.
Correct.
Yes.
You ever
I'm happy
played
you
Portal?
understand. Yeah, you're just going through an infinite portal loop.
You get to the bottom, you go back up to the
We
top.
got a portal gun.
You jump down to the bottom,
Ooh, cool.
and you see
Knolls.
what looks like a robed figure and two gnolls cowering. They drop their weapons and they just cower in the corner at the sight of the five of you.
There's a fucking polar bear in the other room.
To the south.
What's this thing with the giant blood
Wait,
mark on it?
Hold. Stop. Let me, before you start asking questions, let me describe what you see.
Why is there a cheeseburger on the floor?
I throw the knoll down the hole.
I guess the reduce didn't work.
In a cage to the southwest sits an irradiated-looking bear, clearly injured and captured. And then in a cage to the southeast, you see the largest deathclaw you've ever seen, but it is extremely injured and hooked
That's
up
not
to
the
a
one that
series of
we-
machines. This
That's
is
not the
not
one
the
we
one.
saw.
This is larger than the one that you saw.
Oh. Is that a Yao Guai in the southwest?
Yes.
Okay.
I did. Yeah. I don't know. I forgot to change the picture.
No, you're good.
It's a
I just
polar
wanted to make sure it wasn't a polar bear.
Alright, so these dudes ain't moving. Do I hear any further psychic screams from one of these?
It's a much weaker roar, but you hear the same thing you heard for a cry for help from the creature to the southwest.
Alright. Y'all, I think Mr. Polar Bear's the one who needs our help.
Why is there a cultist and two?
They're currently cowering in the corner away from their weapons.
I psychically asked Gabagulio, you think that guy's a warlock?
No. So
What do you base that on?
the fact that I can't
Trust
see.
me. Oh, why
What
can't
guy?
you see?
I take off his
Open your
sunglasses. I take
You
off
should be
his
able to-
sunglasses
it's fine.
and I mechanically peel his eyelids open and point him at the thing.
I'm
And
just
I say,
staring this
look
way.
with your special eyes.
Oh, Gabagulio is like is just focused on the
I'm
large
staring
deathclaw
this way. I'm like, what guy?
that is
That thing?
extremely injured and hooked up to a series of machines and looking like in massive pain.
That does not look like a guy.
Yep,
point
I
at
once
the
again
cultist and ask what the hell's going on here.
I use my mage hand to remove Gabagulio's shades, and I use my regular hands to move his face towards the guy, the cultist, and the.
Oh,
And I
that
start
guy
explaining
oh yeah,
object
definitely.
Permanence to him.
Definitely.
He doesn't actually look like a warlock at all.
Now that I see
is
him,
it-
I can kind of smell him too.
He does not. But Gabagulio can say whatever he would like.
I mean, he's with a bunch of gnolls.
He's with
got
two
to be
gnolls, you're
sent
correct.
here by Yigano.
The cowering cultist just kind of I don't honestly, I don't get paid enough for this. What do you want to know? You guys look really scary. I've just been down here for a while. We've been running some experiments.
Oh,
The docs had us down here.
So I like
Um
crack my
You've been
knuckles.
running
Some
experiments on death claws, and we look like the fucking scary ones.
that thing's not scary at all. It's not going to do anything. The state that it's currently in, a tiny
What
rat
are
could
the
kill it.
machines?
I gotta be honest with you. You're doing this. We were just following orders kind of vibe.
I mean, I was getting paid,
Stand.
but I don't get paid enough for this. To like die.
What's the scariest looking spell I've got?
He looks like he's about to tell you whatever you want to know.
What's the deal with this polar bear? Why do you have him in here?
They were doing a little radiation testing.
You're not
Who
selling
asked you to do
this for
this?
yourself.
How it affects the doc.
Who is the doc?
The doc.
Are
do
you
know
sorry?
the
I
name
asked
of the
him in his
doctor?
brain. Do you actually not know, or are you just want to hear them say it? Gabagulio, I asked you
well,
psychically.
This place has been abandoned for a while, right?
I think it's just his facility now.
It looks like the outside made it look like it was abandoned for a while. These guys are definitely down here. They look like they have. You're actually not 100% sure how they're eating, but they seem to be fine.
Is that, we know whose it was.
The lights
but,
have also been lit. Were lit on the second floor and this floor. So
Gondor calls for aid.
the beacons
my
have
thought
been lit.
is somebody else is occupied this place at this point. So I don't know if who he's calling the doctor is the person that we would think.
He would, if he saw you, ask who's that, and you kind of, if you were to ask who that, he's got some weird stuff on his face. He's a ghoul. He's very old.
Yeah, it's him.
He goes around with another death claw.
Okay. Maybe this is still his place then. When was he last
Why
here?
did he ask you to test this?
Well, let's see. He thought that there was something to do with Deathclaw blood that could be helpful due to their regenerative properties. That Deathclaw right there is the mother of the Deathclaw that he currently has at his side. So currently we're holding her to make him, the son, cooperate.
So if the mother was to die, the son would no longer cooperate.
That's not the takeaway here.
You'd
No,
probably
mother-
go...
If the mother's free,
That's
He'd
exactly how
probably-
this works.
Yes, free of this life, free of his cage.
Jesus, no.
If
Who is this Jesus?
I give you some more information, are you going to let us live? Because I can help you out down a little bit.
Who's us?
The
Does that
three of
include
us.
This guy?
Start giving information, and we'll see how good it
I don't care
is.
too much about those two.
Class.
What'd you
So
say about those two?
I go through the telekinesis or
Telepathy?
the telepathic. There we go. The telepathic route. Boy, I hate killing people who surrendered, but I don't know if I really want to release these guys out into the wilds to keep doing evil for the lowest bidder.
I respond in the telepathy and I say, maybe we can convince him to kill the Deathclaw.
I don't think we should kill the Deathclaw. The Deathclaw doesn't see the kid Deathclaw doesn't seem to want to be doing the things it's doing. It looked pained when we were going after.
It did. You noticed that when the doctor showed up that it did look pained.
But if you need more of a carrot than a stick,
It's called a Deathclaw.
No, I'm with you. But picture this: it's currently doing the doctor's bidding because its mother is held captive, and it fucked us up pretty good because its mother is held captive. If we murder its mother, do you don't think it's going to need to be ordered to kill us?
Back up. I said we should get him to do it.
I don't think. I think that if we release the Deathclaw, we kind of have a little
You're
bit
missing
of
the
currency.
opportunity. We could have 2 Deathclaws on our side.
I don't think there's a world where that happens.
Would you like to ride a Deathclaw?
Always.
I could make that happen.
I don't.
I don't think you could.
Do they fly?
I also don't think he could, but I think what he's doing is working, so I'm going to let him keep rolling with it.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
All right.
Look, I'm just saying. If that guy kills the Deathclaw and then we kill that guy, I don't see how this ever comes back to us. Do you see any cameras in this room?
the mercenary or the I guess experimenter for hire is like, you guys, I know it's taking you a while to come up with a decision. You've all been silent for a little while, but what's the plan? If you let us live, give a little more information. Just guarantee my life.
Fill me in. What's the deal with Mr. Polar Bear? I want to set him free.
Sure, he's probably fine. You just gotta. I mean, honestly, if you just open his cage and take off his shackles, there's a good chance he'll be okay with it. He just wants to go free. He just a little It was just some radiation testing.
I'm gonna cast
super happy about
animals on myself.
All right. Do I have any more of those bone crunchers?
You got some bone. Yeah, you got some fresh meat, and they are a little bit irradiated.
Perfect. I'm gonna pop open the door and.
Animals. Or what?
Hold on, Kreezor, 1 second. Before you open the door.
Oh god!
His hands on the door. He's about to open.
Hold on.
Trust me.
Do I know what is it a polar bear?
It just looks like it actually looks like a large grizzly bear.
All right.
That is irradiated and like fully.
It doesn't have any fur.
Correct.
No boots. He doesn't have any fur.
Correct.
It's worth it. Can you hear me?
And you hear in the breath. Yes. Very weak, low voice. Are you here to save me? Can you let me out? I'm so hungry. I've been fed so long.
Here's where he's hungry.
Yeah, I was trying to feed him.
Is he gonna eat you?
I pop up at the door and I'm like, "Hey, friend,
friend.
Here's some, bone cruncher. It's like a weird giant mole thing. I don't know if you've had them before.
Do an animal handling check with advantage.
I'm translating to Mr. Bear. Freezer's not gonna hurt you. He has some food for you.
That's good enough.
Oh god!
You should have guidance that just as a heads up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I like hesitated for a half second, and I was like, "All right, we're going in."
It does eat the food. It kind of backs up into the corner a little bit, but it does not want to attack you. It just seems to want to eat the food for a little bit, and it does seem much more friendly to you. It's not so much talking to you anymore, Brixham. It's just kind of eating and focusing on the food. Both of you, though, get the feeling that it's definitely not going to attack you.
All right. Well.
All right.
Work on his shackles. Take those shackles off and.
Sure, it'll let you. It's a little tentative, but it will let you for sure for feeding it.
Cool. I'll take some shackles off.
I'll work on the other side.
And the other two of you, it starts swinging. No, it's free, and it's totally. It doesn't take that much. They're strong shackles, but they don't seem to take that much to get out of. And you're able to work on it. And he is now free.
We're gonna be.
And when we get out of here, you will get your bonus. Which your bonus is, while you were in this zone, you have advantage on Constitution saving throws as the spirit of the bear.
He's my new best friend.
He is.
His name's Jim.
He is. Don't hear Gabagoolio. Don't let Gabagoolio hear you say that.
I turn to Gabagoolio and say, "You can go ahead and promise the cultist over there that we won't kill him. So you can go get the information out of him." And I take a step into the cage.
Okay. So as you take a step into the cage, the Deathclaw does lift its head up and notice you. While you're doing that, it takes a little while for it to lift its head up because of how weak it is. Gabagoolio, what are you saying to the mercenaries for hire?
So look at the guys back here. I say, look, we're not going to kill you. But you know what you did was wrong, right? You can't just be experimenting on people.
So do a persuasion check to see if they believe you for not going to kill them.
Do we know if we're going to kill them?
I mean, I believe it's the truth.
When I told him, I believed it.
I believed it too.
He's like, okay, I don't trust that.
I crit failed.
That
I'm
you're not
sorry.
That you're not gonna kill. I mean, if you're just gonna kill us anyway, we're just not gonna say anything.
If you're not gonna say, I hollered from back here. If you're not gonna say anything, why wouldn't we just kill you?
You know what?
I mean, those are you're gonna kill us anyway.
You know what? Maybe Knolls are back on the menu. No. I wouldn't.
Do you need me to put some Knolls down a pit?
No. These guys are just being stubborn.
Please don't
There's not
continue to
again.
do this to another characters.
I told the truth for once, and
There
it
is
came
a
back to
perfect
bite
hole right
me.
here.
All I'm learning is don't tell the truth.
Sadly, you weren't very persuasive with your truth.
You're even the mouth with your at least your skill rolls.
You just rolled a 1. It was unfortunate.
Yep.
As Ripple, you walk in and it picks up its head. It says the word pain.
I believe it. I'm planning.
Pain
Slow.
Its second word was end.
What is the device that's currently dishing out the pain to it?
The device looks both mechanical and arcane in nature. It looks like it is hooked up to almost every potential vein that it could hook up to, and it seems to be continuously pulling out enough blood to keep it alive, but also to get a good chunk of it, like to fill up vials, to keep it in a state of barely being alive.
That's fun. What would I need to roll to understand how to unhook him?
You can do... I'll have you do an investigation check. You know that you'd have to find something in this workshop, possibly a plan or something like that. You couldn't by yourself with your current knowledge do it, but if you could find something written down or wherever, there might be there'd be your best chance.
All right, I am going to work on that.
I look over at the bear and I go, shh.
I crit.
The bear couldn't even see you, unless you want to be seen by the bear.
I walked around the corner.
No, and then you stepped.
I went.
Okay. So you're the bear's just eating and content. It doesn't really paid that much attention to you.
Perfect.
So with that investigation, you're both able to find a fourth and final journal entry, and also you were able to see what looks like a series of notes that lead to the making of this contraption and the plans being in an area in the middle of the Deadlands, which is where the radiation is.
So I have to go to the middle of the Deadlands to learn how to unhook this guy from this thing?
This is how it works to unhook safely. You get a feeling that you could try to do it without the plans, but it would be extremely difficult.
Oh.
Hey, look here, cultist. Do you know how to unhook
the bridge
this?
of my nose with my fingers. And
The fourth entry, the final entry to this journal as well, would say... So the entry itself looks considerably newer. A newer piece of paper, a little bit newer ink, and whatnot. And you would see written on it, "I understand now. Once again in a dream, I have witnessed even higher enlightenment from a being I will refer to as the One. In this vision, I saw the perfect world where everyone was friends, where no famine, no war, and no hatred exists." And you see scribbled all throughout it, convergence, written over and over again. But with that investigation check, you were able to make out underneath it, there's a little bit that you can see the words, "Older than anything, chaos is key."
Older than anything, chaos is key.
And as you are reading this and you are reading the word convergence, all of you guys have another family
Brain
migraine.
jump. Yeah.
Family. Family.
And as you are
Family.
as you are
Family.
as you are
Family.
looking over the scene, you see the doctor himself down here. You see him talking to the three there and saying, the plans are almost ready. I just need... I'm honestly not the best. I just need some form of bodyguard. And he points at the cage. And in the cage, you see both the adult Deathclaw that you fought and also the mother. And that Deathclaw is what I've decided is going to be the bodyguard. The mercenaries to this say, it's just going to rip you to shreds. There's no way that he's going to be your bodyguard. And the doctor says, oh, I have a plan for this as well. He goes over to the mother as both the Deathclaws that are chained up start to try and fight against their chain and grab and rip out the doctor's throat. You see him do a small ritual. And you get the feeling just by watching this that at this point the doctor and the Deathclaw are linked. The mother Deathclaw are linked. That if it doesn't go the other way, but if the doctor were to die, the mother would die as well. And you see a bit of realization as it turns out you're learning at this time Deathclaws have a base level of intelligence. That as the doctor looks at the Deathclaw and says, the adult Deathclaw, that is now his bodyguard, and says, you understand somewhat what happened. If I die, she dies. So what you're going to do is you're going to follow me and you're going to protect me from the next thing I need to do, understand? And the adult Deathclaw just kind of hangs his head. The doctor goes up to it, full confidence, unshackles the adult Deathclaw. Good. And they both start to walk out. And then you all come to.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
He's kind of a dick.
That's not good.
Again, through telepathy, I go, again, not just the right thing to do. I bet you it'll attack him once it knows it's no longer bound. How hard do I think it would be for me, with the limited amount of information I have, to uncouple this thing without having to go to another point?
Near impossible. Without killing it. Killing the mother Deathclaw.
What if I help?
Can you draw that? I'm going to telepathically ask Gavagulio and Kreese, or if they could telepathically draw the attention of the cultists to the northern wall.
Hey, you guys.
I'll go
You know what?
walk over here and start asking him
Freezer.
if he knows how to unhook the Deathclaw.
I'm gonna. Ooh,
I mean,
I'll start
You
like
follow- they
trying
all
to-
just follow you with their eyes and they're like, I mean, I have no clue. That is way too much for me to understand anything. I mean, that's the doc. I just get paid to test Deathclaw blood.
I want to try
God.
to see if he's carrying any notes, any information on him.
Do a advantaged investigation check because you are close, but they can't see you.
Oh boy.
we're trying
Okay.
to distract these.
It's pretty good.
guys.
You are able to. They aren't specific. They do have a piece of paper that looks like a note on them. And that's about it. Other than that, there's like a small dagger. The dagger's on the ground. The two gnolls have their swords on the ground. They're kind of light as far as that goes. You see a couple of vials of blood.
I'm going to try to snag the paper.
Sure.
While you're trying to snag it, I'm gonna push Kreezor a little bit. Not trying to hurt him, but like push him into the wall and try to like cause a ruckus so that they'll be all paying attention to us.
Do a sleight of hand check with advantage.
And
You don't even need the advantage. You're fine. You're able to snag the note. And the note makes reference to the fact that the that the doctor himself also does carry the schematics for this machine. There are two places, either on the doctor himself or inside of the Deadlands.
Ripple, you're not going to like the alternative.
As the three of them that are looking at the rest, like, shit, where did you come from?
No, I'm doing no,
don't do anything.
Telepathically.
Telepathically? Okay.
Yeah.
They're just like, why are you two fighting? Like, we're not even here to. We're not going to do anything. Why are the two of you fighting up there?
Fuck.
What's I like anyway?
Gabagool,
Yes.
you've been drinking again.
Anam says that.
Are we still
I
trying
will,
to?
I will
keep
go
this
back around the
guy's
corner and
attention?
then walk back out as if I had just been nonchalantly down there just looking around.
Sure.
Are we still trying to keep this dude's attention? Is that still the goal?
Oh, no, I don't really care anymore.
I thought
I
Ripple
don't-
wanted that too.
That was when I
What?
originally thought I could release this thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, we can just let him go or whatever.
Sorry, Grisor. I say telepathically.
I looked at the mother. It's like, I need to get the schematics, but I'll be back.
The mother doesn't specifically respond. You see a little. You see almost a little bit of happiness, though, the fact that someone might actually be attempting to help, and that it is still in a lot of pain, but it does seem to, with the thought that someone might be out there trying to help it, it seems to gain a little bit more resilience. Because originally it had asked you to end what was happening, but it is happier that you decided not to. Because now it seems like you see a small bit of hope that maybe it can see its son again.
All right, and now we kill it. Oh, sorry.
When it's happy, that completely deactivates everything and you can kill it, and it's great. No.
All right. So there
I'm with you,
is
the Ripple. What are we gonna do with these three?
nothing more we can do here.
Well, I banish them? I don't know. I didn't want to kill them. But they didn't tell us anything.
Wait, sorry, how deep is this pit?
Deep
You
enough.
see you actually see a button on the side of it that says do not push. But it looks like it actually ends right here. This isn't actually a hole. It's just an ending.
I'm just going to take that information with me and walk away.
Sure.
Chicken shit.
And yeah, the mercenary really. So what's happening here?
Sorry, I'm done doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
So we have a conundrum. You're not
Mhm.
telling us anything. And I
we're
don't
going to.
and I don't believe you're not just gonna go right back and report to the doctor.
I mean, we'd be killed if we reported to him. We'd probably just try and find more work.
I feel like you're gonna be the Wedge and Biggs of our story. I telepathically, oh my god, what are you thinking, Nob? I hate to kill people who surrendered. They're clearly evil. I mean, 2 of them have blood dripping from their faces. Where did they get the blood?
It's not actually accurate. That's just the portrait.
It could be their own blood, but it's probably other people's blood. What kind of work are you going to try to find?
Whatever pays.
I don't know. I bet you the one in the south there probably does accounting pretty well, and the other guy looks like he wants to open up a greenhouse. They're gonna murder people.
No, I mean Jeff to this. I don't know. Was that telepathic to Anam? I couldn't.
I don't know. That one was out loud.
Okay, yeah, Jeff, the guy up to my Knoll friend to the north actually does a pretty good job in agriculture.
Then why are
Can't
you
do much
here?
out in the Boneland. It pays. As you can tell, we take whatever the highest bidding is, which means we don't have the best past in the world, and try and get into the safe zone with not the best record in general. Also, trying to cross the Scarlet Rot Lake is essentially death. So we just try and make any money the way we can. We
Look,
ended
it's
up.
not like
Yeah.
if we kill them, there's going to be fewer. I mean, it's not going to matter. So I just leave.
We could hobble.
That I like.
No, just leave.
If you're here torturing things when we get back, we're gonna kill you.
We're gonna leave. I mean, we can't stay here.
Yeah,
because
if
the
we do
doctor's
run
gonna come
across
back
you and
just-
there's even the slightest feint of anything bad going on, we will just murder you on site next time. But
Hey, Ripple,
mean-
do you still have that tracking spell? You want to just track these guys?
I'm gonna walk up in front of them, and I'm gonna do some random bullshit cantrip that doesn't actually do anything.
Okay, so Anam, I need you to make an
there-
intimidation check.
oh, good, I'm great at
And
this.
Ripple, I want you to make Ripple can make an Arcana check. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
That works.
Wow.
I was going to say
That's
have an advantage if
that's funny.
Arcana was high enough, but that's great. Ripple can still do an Arcana check just to see if we got some layers on this one.
All right.
How well you're able to mask what this spell does. You very well. They do look scared at what Anam said, and you don't know that will happen in the future, but you know that you've definitely made an impression on them to not want to be caught by you guys doing anything potentially nefarious. They were already scared, but now they're more scared.
Good.
Well, keep your noses clean, and I leave. However, that.
Okay, so you're able to get all the way back up to the top, and that is where we will end it tonight.
Man, level 8, huh?
Did the
crazy.
polar bear follow us out?
That's amazing.
The polar bear does end up following you out in a little bit.
Our new best friend polar bear. That's great. We're level 8 with a
And
new
then it
best friend
goes,
polar bear.
then it
Really?
goes in
Polar
separate
bear?
ways. You're not.
Oh,
Those are the
god damn
Bone
it!
Wasteland. Isn't it like a?
I'm
you
gonna
didn't know
find-
at the end of next session, you'll probably be level 8.
Well, we're level
Oh.
9. The polar bear left us.
No.
Can I give the polar bear one more snack on its way out?
Sure.
Cool.
Can the polar bear
And-
be level 8?
Sure.
What did it multi-class?
It's just straight barbarian. It's straight barbarian.
Barbarian?
Nice.
Man, I would love to do a real campaign of all of us being barbarians.
Different barbarians.
It would be it if it's a full length campaign, it would get old at some point. It works really well in the one shot, but at some point,
No. I think
Listen-
we can make it work.
That would be the definition of when you're a hammer, the entire world looks like nails of solving problems.
Yeah.
it's true. But yeah, what?
No, you could shoehorn the entire campaign by having every enemy deal psychic damage.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that though. You want to make sure you guys feel like you're full barbarians and really getting into the whole. You just destroy things. Sometimes, hard adversaries will do psychic damage and be more magical based, but
The big fucking mind flare ship that crashes in front of the party at level 12.
yes. What do you guys? Do you have a general idea? I have
trying to head to
everything potentially.
I'd like to head to where the plans are.
So that there's two places. You could
I'm
go
not
try and
robbing
find the doc.
I don't think I want to rob the doctor. I think that's crazy. You've pitched that. I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh god, no.
You don't know.
I do know.
You know what happened?
I think we were doing pretty good until we were on our third boss fight.
Yeah, but he's leveled up somehow.
Would it change anything for you to realize as you were about to more than likely go to bed for the night, you see, or the night is starting to, you're not quite ready to go and stop, that the campfire is still out to the east and it has not moved?
Why did Roland come from this tower? Do we know yet? Was there any reference to that?
There doesn't seem to be a reference to that. It is very confusing. He's still there and he still swears he came from here and the track still exists, but he doesn't know.
For the last
potential
9 minutes of this campaign, I want to ritual cast Identify on him to see if there are any spells affecting him.
You already did that, and you didn't see anything.
There were no. Okay, so
Correct.
Would I be able to know that that means that the doctor does not have a control spell on him currently?
I'd say correct. I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, so he's not like some deep sleeper. At least he's not a deep sleeper agent due to magic.
Correct. But yes. You don't have to decide right now, but just keeping in mind that the campfire is still there. You do know at this point that you would be able to reach it before the end of the night, but it wouldn't be in the direction of the Deadlands or the doctor. Like I said, you don't have to decide now. Everything I have multiple potential. Even if you had decided you wanted to go after the doctor, that is still
is there? I know you're not going to tell us, but I'm going to ask anyway. Is there a time limit? Is there a time limit impact on saving the Mother Deathclaw? If we go like if we went.
I mean, with your investigation check, you're able to tell that Deathclaw is going to stay alive. That machine also keeps the Deathclaw alive. So you don't have a feeling that she's just going to pass away.
And she has no idea how long I promised that we would come back in. So
correct.
I could see.
It's like a dog. They have no perception of time. You're like, yo, man, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay. 6 hours later.
I could see going to the campfire and then going to check out the schematics for the Deathclaw. I don't want to vote. Yeah. I don't want to vote for going after the doctor.
I would like to know what the campfire is. And if it's Malhoun, I would like to stab him in the dick.
Old Dickless.
I'm interested in the campfire.
Malhoun the shitbag.
Okay. I had the campfire ready just in case you blew through the puzzles on this one. So that's set. That's right.
We did blow through
whatever's
the
over there. So
you
did a pretty good. You guys did
prepared for our rants.
Right, no, you guys did a very good job. No one over or underthought the puzzles. It actually was pretty. We did it good.
I think we were pretty ready to overthink them.
We did.
You always are ready to overthink them, but you didn't. You stopped yourselves. And also, you do still have 2 pieces of glass and a splotch of blood from a case that says "Life Everlasting." So make sure to write that down somewhere.
I forgot we did that.
You did. It was the only thing on the first floor. The second display case was empty.
I will put it in Kreezor's weird inventory.
Sure. And yeah,
we haven't fed you a book or a pumpkin in so long.
I know. I'm dying.
He's dying. They live off rations and bone eater meat.
We could make corpse flour.
You could. But it's not a pumpkin or books. Anyway,
that's just rude.
That for the night. I'm gonna go